Yo. Welcome to the Lavish Seas Podcast where we can talk about anything, but we love to talk about how we get to a bag. It is your number one co-host, A-Rod, and I got my co-host with me.
B-Rex in this thing, man. What's that word, gang?
It's that word, gang. And I also got
We got Ave, hey, and Martinique on Instagram.
Big Ave, and we also got
Chef Daniel,
Chef Daniel. This is
child
exactly-
of your hood.
What's up, dog? Well, thank you for coming on, brother.
It's an honor to see you again, my brother.
Yes, sir, man. Shit. How y'all feeling?
I feel good. I feel phenomenal. What
I
about
feel
y'all?
swell, brother. I feel swell.
Y'all feeling jolly for the holidays? Do y'all celebrate that?
I don't celebrate no holidays at all.
I got you.
I ain't gonna lie. I celebrate not the holiday, but just more so like being with family and shit. You
Getting
know what
together
I'm
with
saying?
family, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a time. It's a time
Yeah.
where like everybody ain't gotta, go to work, and everybody got some time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody got some time.
We-
So that's
yeah,
more so.
we
what
spoke
I
on that
celebrate.
too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got the time. It's just like, as long as you know what you doing with it, that's all that matter. It's family time, no matter what your beliefs are. But
How do you feel on that?
I'm 50-50. I'm a lot
Speaking
like
to the mic.
How do you feel on that?
I'm 50-50. I'm a lot like where you guys are. If it's all about family, that's mainly what I think it is. I am aware that it is pagan holidays and it doesn't come from anything good or positive, but I feel like that's a lot of things that we do in our daily habits. Supposedly, good morning doesn't even come from something positive. Those are pagan ways. And I'm happy to tell people good morning. Like, that's my morning greeting. So for me to change something like that, I would have to put work into that, because I'm like, hey, y'all, good morning, so.
right.
That was very. That I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I know it's all over social media and stuff, but I'm glad you do understand that.
I ain't even
Ooh.
seen that one. What's wrong with Good Morning?
It's like the English isn't really a full. It's not even an actual language. It's a broken language from Old Latin and many other languages. And some of the stuff that we say are actual curses instead of what they actually mean. Like good morning, you break it down, you gotta think. Morning, what is morning?
Like, to mourn
Oh,
To
something,
mourn someone
shit.
who like passes.
This gonna be a good
Yeah.
episode.
So like,
To mourn
everybody
I never
over here
thought
saying
about that.
good morning. And it's like you gotta
Like
really
somebody
think about it
died.
for a second.
Morning ain't never supposed to be good.
Yeah. Like that's why you got the people now saying the grand rising because the sun rises and we are children of the sun. I ain't gonna get into all that stuff. I ain't
yeah.
gonna get nobody. I understand.
Yeah. Speaking to the mic.
Definitely, but yeah, stuff that you were saying was very real facts. And the language, as you said, the good morning. That's where it's negative
Yeah.
stuff within our languages that are actually not supposed to be said.
Like, I try to tell people, see you later. I don't like to tell people goodbye. I like to be, talk to you later, see you later. Because, I don't like to say goodbye.
Wow, y'all got me really out here not trying to say good morning no more. For good reason. For good reason though. Wow.
Good reasons. I'm telling you, it's like the stuff of the truth. It's like everybody want that mess to be so good and sweethearted, but at the end of the day, we gotta do the stuff right because
All right, man.
we are powerful beings.
All right, man. Chef D, King Daniel, man. Tell me how you. Okay, so you told me you don't celebrate holidays. Now, I was once enlightened about a lot of these holidays. It's like every holiday got some crazy background story. So let's I heard Christmas. Christmas was way too deep. Let's fast forward to like Valentine's Day.
Oh, my goodness. Oh,
I know about the Valentine Day, Saint Valentine and all that. I know about that. That's
So yeah.
that's crazy.
I know about that. I feel bad, but I still want 50 roses.
it's a lot of sacrificing within that. I put it to you like this.
Allegedly, just, we don't get too deep, but
allegedly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I feel like this,
lot
man,
of
about these holidays.
things.
It's like we know like the dark meaning of them and all of that shit. But I just feel like it's up to us to kind of, like I said, I always make it about family and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's Valentine's Day, quote unquote, like like I know my girl probably gonna want some flowers or something like that. Like even if we not saying Happy Valentine's Day, like I'm gonna
Agreeable.
do something nice for you. You know what I'm saying on the day, and that'll just be a special day for us. You feel me?
I definitely understand what you're saying, King, 100%. Now, what I do say when it comes to me not celebrating the holidays, there's a reason I have an outlook on life, is in like every single day is special. Like,
Right.
you know, regardless
is
of these
true.
holidays, you know, these things are set up in a specific manner. We celebrate these things because we work. We working throughout like a good majority of the year.
Right.
So these days are special to not one person, but to every single being around you. It ain't not one person around you who over here who's like, well, of course, the people who don't celebrate certain things, but it's just like it's a small percentage of that. But if we're talking about majority rules, everybody out here looking for some hearts, some Cupid stuff, you know, it's the chocolates, all that good stuff for your lady. The good wine, you know. We finna
Do y'all celebrate
wow.
Sweetest Day?
Yo.
I mean,
Do y'all know what that is?
I know what it is.
Oh,
but
oh, that's. I wanted
Sweetest
to talk
Day.
about that. That's popular up in
Up north.
Yeah,
Yeah, so-
well, like now Chicago.
I'm
Yeah, so we do Sweetest
Tell
Day.
me about Sweetest Day. I heard about that. On,
So
yeah.
Sweetest Day is basically like what Valentine's Day is, but for men. You know, it's
I
reversed.
like that.
You know?
I need to move to
we
Chicago.
Listen, we had some shit down here like that. It was called the Sadie Hawkins. Y'all don't remember that
I don't
growing
know what
up?
that
It was the
is.
Sadie Hawkins dance, and the Sadie Hawkins was like the inverse of like the homecoming, where the man would, the boy would ask the girl to homecoming. Sadie Hawkins, the girl would ask the dude. So we had some shit like that growing up down here.
Okay.
That's
It was just called the
interesting. I'm
Sadie
learning.
Hawkins.
Yeah, but ours is like
So
you know,
Sadie
like,
Hawkins
Yeah,
Day.
but no, it was the Sadie Hawkins dance. They used to have them at
okay.
all the schools and shit.
dance.
Okay.
But I know about Sweetest Day too though. I know about Sweetest Day, but that's not like a down south thing. So like it ain't
not,
like
yeah.
a widely celebrated thing. I think we should, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like for example, cause I grew up in New Mexico as well. So, Indigenous Day, that's the new name for it. You know, it used to be Christopher
Columbus
Columbus
Day.
Day. Yeah, Columbus Day. But now it's Indigenous Day. In New Mexico, we have that day off. You don't go to school, you don't go to work, you have that day off. Here in Georgia, and I believe in when I was up north as well, I'm pretty sure I went to school that day, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you went to work that day
But
as well. It's not,
to be fair though, even
you
when it
know?
was Columbus Day, you still went to school and you still went to work. That was
but
what
not
it
in New
was.
Mexico.
Oh yeah, not in New Mexico.
Yeah,
because
that's
it was
what I'm saying.
Indigenous Day, but like everywhere
Yeah.
else, like it was just Columbus Day, and like we still went to work, still went to school, all that shit.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't a day off.
But I thought everything was everything everywhere, if that makes sense. So I thought like, you know, I thought everybody had Sweetest Day. I thought everybody was off for Indigenous Day, you know? I think that's just crazy how some
in the
things
South.
are regional. You
But
know,
yeah.
what you celebrate is regional.
And you got to
sometimes.
think too, like over there, like New Mexico, like parts of Texas.
Oh shit.
That's where like most of the Native Americans were.
Yeah.
That land got took from them.
Yeah, that
And
is
the
true.
California Gold Rush and all of that shit. You get what I'm saying? Like they took all of that land.
Yeah, that is
so-
true.
That's some intelligence right there. To know
Yeah,
that type
they did. They took all that land. That's why they got all the
But I
casinos
thought
and the
everybody
reservations.
knew that. So like coming out
Nah.
of New Mexico, we know about
things.
everybody. We know
Certain
where
things.
Texas is. We know where
Yeah.
New Jersey is. We know where Montana is. When you leave out of New Mexico and you tell people, "Oh, I'm from New Mexico," they be like, "Where's that?" What you mean? Where's New Mexico?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you got a
wonder.
green card? I'm a part of the United States. Like no, like we're a part of the United States. Like
And Albuquerque,
Mexico is next to
and
Texas.
Albuquerque is a major city.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
a major
popular.
city.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the most popular
They
city
got a
there.
metropolitan area and all of that.
Yeah, and then Santa Fe is the capital.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's crazy. Like we're right next to Texas. You have to pass through New Mexico, depending on where you are, to get to California. So I'm like, how you don't, you know?
Yeah. I mean, and like you said, it's a regional thing too. Like, you have to. I always tell people like when you get to Texas, like yeah, Texas is in the South, but that's kind of like the
Texas
West,
is huge.
damn near. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is like down there being in California. Like when we talk about the South, like the Southeast region, this is where like slavery and all of that shit was very prominent at. This is where we still got cotton fields.
Yeah.
You get
That's
what
why
I'm saying?
I'm
So,
scared to go
like,
to Alabama and Mississippi.
Nah, you can go. I mean, it's folks that look just like us.
Georgia's the
all
furthest
over.
south that I feel
Yeah,
like I
like
could
we
go. I could handle.
self-defense.
We all over.
Like,
Yeah, and we all over.
Stand your
As soon
ground.
as soon as I catch you like talking crazy to me, and I know it's like on some like racist stuff, like I don't know how I would handle that.
I ain't gonna lie,
Breathing the
like
situations.
it's some shit that's still going on in the world. Of course, racism is and always will be a thing everywhere in the world. See, I think a lot of people
Definitely up north.
we can get into that
But
later.
Illinois has the most sundown towns towns in the United States. I thought it would be somewhere down south,
But most
it's
of the people,
actually
most
up
of
there.
the, you gotta think, most of the
racism is
people,
something different.
most of the people in the Midwest got roots down here. They all ran from down here up there. If
Yeah,
you notice,
true.
everybody
Yeah.
you meet
The
from
Great
Chicago,
Migration.
everybody you meet from Chicago got folks in Memphis. They got folks in
Yeah, it's always a
Mississippi. They got
joke
folks
that-
in like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's always a joke with cousins because either your grandparents are from either Mississippi, Louisiana,
Tennessee,
or like Alabama,
something like that.
Yeah, Tennessee or
yeah.
something like that.
They all ran up.
But
there.
9 times
They
out of
ended
10,
up-
Mississippi.
That why
most of the time
9
Mississippi.
times 10.
is that why
Most
like
time
in
Mississippi.
the like you know back in the day, you know how the older folks taught my brother, my sister, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? Is that where that came from? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's more of a genetic similarity. So, for example,
Yeah.
with foreign people, no matter the African diaspora, they greet you with my brother, my sister. You know?
We are all connected.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, everybody
I've
do
met
that.
Jam-
Even
yeah,
white
I
people
met-
do that. White people call it. It'd be like, "What's up, brother?"
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
white people do that.
Cousin.
No.
Yeah.
Everybody do that.
Yeah.
When you see somebody that you
Brother.
identify with,
Yeah.
like everybody.
I
do
met
that.
Jamaican people. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
you know, hey
My brother.
sister, yeah,
My
my, brother,
brethren.
yeah,
Me brethren.
brethren,
Yeah.
yeah, brethren,
Me
hard.
brethren.
And
Yeah.
Haitians be like
Yeah.
bread.
Yeah, my brother.
Spanish, me hermano.
Yeah, me and
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
Or my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me amigo.
That's. I think that's a universal thing. For sure.
I mean, because at the end of the day, we all are supposed to have more love for each other other than hate. But, you know.
I feel
so
like you
much
have
stuff
good
there.
intentions when you greet me like that.
Oh, yeah, you know, but it's like, you know.
I'm not. I know that's not always true, but I just
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
that the feeling that you get, it's like, oh, okay, you know, this is a good brother.
It comes
This
with
is a good
reading
sister.
people because, you know, a lot of people can't give you the nice stuff. But, you know, in this day and age, we got so much stuff going on. People have bad intentions. Sometimes they could be small, of course, but, you know.
All right, let me ask y'all something. So, do y'all think, in the time that we live in right now, do y'all think more people have bad intentions, or do you think more people have good intentions?
Bad.
Misguided.
You think majority of people
Misguided
have bad
heavy.
intentions?
Misguided heavy.
They are, I would say bad because they don't know what they're doing. That's why I say misguided.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
Ignorant.
And I feel
It's
like
like
it's
what you're
50-50 with that.
But it's like.
But I don't know. I think
can't even say 50-50.
misguided.
It's
I
more
think
bad.
misguided and ignorance is not even like in the same category as what I'm saying, because you could be misguided and be making a mistake. What I'm saying is, do y'all think like majority of the people that you meet in everyday life, we're not talking about the internet, like just everyday life, you go to Walmart, majority of the people that you meet have some type of bad intention, like they want to try to get you for something, they want to try to do something to you. You think majority of people out here want to do that?
I say.
In my day-to-day life, I'm be honest, no.
I agree.
I
Most people
just-
I meet are very pleasant.
Exactly. In my day-to-day life, I talk to strangers a lot, and we be joking. You know, they'll tell me something random. In my head, I'm like, okay, like why would you tell me that I'm a stranger? But at the end of the day, we did have a good conversation, so I removed
Right.
my judgment from that, and I'm like, I had a good conversation with that lady. Like, you
Work
know,
too
she was
much. I
she
wanna
was
get out
really
work
a
too.
nice lady. But because I work too much, I'm appreciative of those small interactions, you know, and I'm appreciative of meeting good people because dental assistant, at the end of the day, that's still a customer service job. So you came in here, you work your corporate job, you know, like you said, you work too much. So just imagine have somebody who works too much, whatever they have going home as well, you know. And then I just told you that you need a root canal, and that costs $1,500 just for the root canal, plus to get a crown on that, which costs another $1,500. So you need to
Have
spend
insurance.
$3,000. Yeah,
Better have that insurance.
yeah, but only insurance only
Insurance
covers half,
certain-
and you have to pay
gotta
into
be-
your
and
your
you-
deductible.
And you gotta
yeah,
be
you gotta
out
pay
of your
into your
waiting period.
deductible.
If you getting it through if you getting it through your job, nigga, you gotta be out of your waiting period. That shit
Yeah.
might be a year and a half.
And
sometimes.
them root canals is
And
not
your-
pleasant.
and your weight-
Or-
And
And
they're
you
not
know,
pleasant at
hopefully
all.
you don't have a family plan because that's cutting into other people's benefits as well. So it's a lot of things that tie into that. So you're pissed, you're mad at me, you know, you have an attitude. You're very unpleasant. In that moment, you may not clock it and realize it, and you leave the dentist office like
But
that.
are
You
they
don't
mad at you
apologize.
or are they mad at the process? They not mad at you. It ain't like
Yes,
you're
but-
the one
but
that's
in
charging them.
but in
'Cause
customer
see, I work in
service-
service too. I'm in real estate, so I work in service too. I gotta evict people. I gotta call people and say, hey, you got a 30-day notice when, you know, they might have just lost their job. Somebody might have just died in their family, but nigga, you still gotta pay that bill.
But it's
You
the
get what I'm
feeling
saying?
behind it. In your
Yeah.
head, you know that they're not mad at you.
Yeah, they're not
but
mad at me.
it's
That's
still
what
the
I'm saying.
unpleasant interaction is what I'm saying. You
But
know what I
that-
mean?
and that's
So
where
that's
your
why I'm
customer
appreciative
service-
of the good interactions when I speak to a stranger and we're just having a good conversation, because my job is 50-50. Sometimes it's unpleasant interactions because of the news that I have, and sometimes it's amazing interactions because of the news that I have.
Yeah.
I just enjoy all the good, pleasant times. Just always be aware and pay attention to certain things. The smallest things matter. So it's just like, of course, like when it comes to bad intentions, that stuff is like not necessarily like somebody's trying to hurt you, like how you said. Just
Take
like
something from you or do something.
certain
I
things,
think
people know stuff.
I'm on the other side of that
You know
fence,
what I
bro. I think majority of the people that you meet, I don't think majority of people have bad intentions for you, bro. Like,
Oh, no.
I think, nigga, because even if we look at it just from a crime perspective, they be like the crime rate is high, but nigga, crime might, when you look at it, when you blow it up and you look at it, crime might only be affecting 10% of the population.
And
You
it's
get what
per
I'm
capita.
saying?
And
So
it's per
that's what
capita.
I'm saying. So I don't really think that like most people you meet have bad intentions. Like I
Yeah.
think more people have good intentions when you meet them. Most people when you meet them will rather try to figure out how we can link up and collab. Now during that interaction, if one party or the other shows some type of something that the other person don't like, maybe shit can change. But I think like when you just running into people out in public, bro, like I rarely have issues ever, bro.
I get your
So you think this day and age?
Except in traffic.
But
I get your
Traffic is
question.
different.
Except
Traffic
it's
is different.
except in traffic.
Yeah, traffic is a little different.
Nah,
Yeah.
Let's switch that answer because I get what you mean now. But yeah,
Yeah.
I
Like
understand,
most
yeah.
people I meet, bro, like if I'm out, nigga, if I'm out just grabbing some food real quick and I'm standing in line and I just happen to start a conversation with somebody, like it's gonna be a good conversation. We probably gonna end up talking about something. You gonna tell me what you doing, I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. We gonna see maybe if it work, if it don't, it don't. You get what I'm saying? But it's not
Most
like
definitely.
nigga trying to get something. You know what I'm saying? I think we live in a time where paranoia is at an all-time high. I think everybody's kind of paranoid. Everybody's
I
kind
agree
of
with
on
you there.
edge, especially coming off of all this COVID shit, bro. We don't trust the government. We don't trust each
Yeah.
other. Like, it's a lot of just paranoia right now. But I think that shit is sensationalized. Like,
It may be
You
a
know
little
what I
bad,
mean?
but I don't watch the news all the time
I
because
see.
it's nothing but bad stuff, you know. And
I
it
don't
does
even
make
wanna
me
get in on that.
paranoid. Like,
I can't get in on that topic.
it generally does make me paranoid, and
So
I
you don't want to watch the news.
I do
but
believe
you
that
know
the media pushes certain narratives.
they profit off of it.
Yeah,
They
of course,
profit off
like
of
it's
fear.
it's clear. So
Think about
I'm
it,
like,
bro.
I'm cool on the news.
Bro, they profit off of fear. Think about this, bro.
they do.
COVID
They do
came.
profit off of fear.
COVID came. They said, yo, lock it down. Everybody stay in the crib. It's a big bad virus outside. Niggas went to the store and bought all the toilet paper. Like,
Yeah,
what
that
the
was
fuck? You get what I'm saying? Like, they do
The
little
water
shit
and all.
type of shit. You
Lost
get what
their
I'm
minds.
saying? Lost their fucking minds.
And
And
they
went
was
and
they was
bought
definitely
I get what you
everything.
mean.
they
They
definitely
went
was
and bought
they were
everything.
playing
Like
with those
toilet
numbers and
paper, though?
shit.
But people
Nah,
so
for real.
paranoid.
Not
they
all the
don't
first
know.
aid kits.
That mess was
Not all the
ridiculous.
medicine.
People
That
don't
mess was
trust
Toilet
that.
paper?
ridiculous.
People don't trust. People talking about they putting drugs in the first aid kits. Like, bro, like people is
Yeah.
so paranoid. It kind of, you know what I'm saying? It kind of.
That's why I say, if aliens are ever real, they're not gonna kill us. We're gonna
Oh,
kill
they
each
are real.
other.
They're very
They
real.
are
They
real.
already
But I'm
admitted it.
saying, you know, when
they
people
real.
be like, I know they're real. But I'm just saying, when people say if aliens
Oh,
are real,
we going viral tonight.
it doesn't matter.
We going viral tonight.
I'm trying to stay
Aliens is
safe,
real,
man. I'm
gang.
trying to stay
Nah,
safe.
I know
aliens
aliens
is
are real, but look,
A-Rod, do you believe in aliens?
Yes.
Definitely.
Okay, yo, we
100%.
viral. We
Definitely.
viral.
You
we
are
viral.
real. I guess.
We viral.
But at the same time, I don't believe how a lot of people be trying to portray them like that little look, how they look.
E.T..
Yeah,
I don't think
I don't think they
no.
look like that. I believe that
Little
they could
green
be.
man.
I feel like it's people out there just like us. They just, I feel like there's a whole nother, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, we pod.
Nah, think about it though.
We
You
fine.
want the real,
Nah,
brother, right?
because they say like it's another you in an alternate
We getting that
universe.
bag.
All right,
Yeah, we
I'll
getting
tell
that
you
bag.
Facts, bro. Like,
You go across that ice, you
They
gonna
say
find
everybody
what
got
you
a
looking
doppelganger
for.
in
I
Africa.
just said that.
You go across
They say
that ice,
we
you
all
gonna
they
find
say
what
we
you
all got a
looking
twin
for.
in Africa.
Specifically Africa.
I swear to God, that what it is.
Specifically
Kev-
Africa.
I swear to
Hey,
God. They
Kevin
say-
Kevin
they say-
Hart got a
they
twin
say-
in Africa. He
I
got a doppelganger
heard it was
in
an
Africa.
alternate
Also, you know,
universe.
They
I
said
just-
all us over here
I
got a twin.
just
Maybe the
listen-
alternate universe
I
too.
heard it was
but I'm
alternate
just saying.
universe.
They
I
say,
listen
they
to
say
the
we all got a
messages,
twin in
man.
Africa.
I
That's
listen
what
to
they
the
say.
messages
Hold
that
on,
they leave us.
one mic,
I listen to
one
the
mic.
messages that they leave
Chef
us.
Daniel, what? Let me know what you thinking, man.
I'm telling you, brother. I'm telling you. Honestly and truthfully, when it comes to the aliens, what you're saying,
Oh,
I can
shit.
answer your question. they honestly have told us directly what they look like. They have showed us. And honestly, if you have ever seen the movie Paul, there was a simple message in there that he literally just said, you know, we'll go ahead and get this ready for you. They stamped me on lunch boxes and posters, so in the further future, when y'all found out about me, y'all wouldn't care. Now, there was a recent thing that just happened where a admiral of the military had started saying on the news that they've been working with aliens and that the aliens have actually been there for a good minute.
They went in front of Congress with it.
Yes, sir. Yes, they did. You seen the video.
I watched the whole deposition, gang. It was like 4 hours, bro.
I'm telling you. So it's just like, how did people
But we
react?
knew that.
How did people react?
We
Nobody
knew that.
cared.
We did not. Nobody cared.
Nobody gave a fuck.
So we've been seeing them. Like, you done seen Aliens versus Predators. Like, you know, there was like certain things that connected all these movies together. And I'm talking about connected. Like, these people don't even got to be like in the same time period. Like, all these movies and stuff connect. That's why you got Tele-Vision. You got the thing right there in your room telling you what it is going on. The creatures that you got around you. That's why they got this King Kong, Godzilla stuff in the drop. You know, you got the world right under your feet with some actual dangerous stuff. The aliens, we've already seen them technically, you know.
Like, what is it?
directly in
Area
the
51?
movies.
Is it Area 51?
You may see something that may be like that because there is a lot.
What you
beyond
think
the
about
ice.
Area 51, my brother? Like
That was a beautiful movie.
No, like
No, the actual place.
yeah, like what you think? You think that's cap, but like what you?
I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of that. That's something we get in trouble for. But on the real though, that's that is an area where some stuff goes down where it comes to extraterrestrial stuff. I wouldn't say experimental, like they experimenting on them, but it's like oh man.
Because wasn't there a dude that
Take
went
your
in there
time,
and
brother.
he
Take your time.
disappeared?
Protect. You know what? I'm gonna protect myself. They come for me. I'm
Take
good.
your time, gang.
Y'all gonna stand with me, right?
Boy, we right behind. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. All right, for the people. Area 51 would most likely be the place where they shot the moon landing.
Oh shit! You don't think we landed on the moon?
Fuck no.
I can say honestly, we did not land on it.
Bro, I don't
This
think
the
we.
conspiracy podcast.
No, for sure.
And honestly, even without I'm sorry to say this, when it comes to the conspiracy theorists, people would definitely label me as one, but I'm telling you, this stuff was just seen throughout my past. I always asked my mom what was going on with the skies, like when they was doing the jet. I was like, why you got planes pooping out clouds, mama? What's that? Further in the future. Fuel, what's that stuff
Chemtrails.
called? Chemtrails. They started dropping chemtrails. I'm like, so you mean when I was a kid, I was wondering what chemtrails was? Well, how did they damn do?
So what about so what about climate change or global warming?
I gotta gain like some seriousness.
What you mean? Global warming? Hey,
It's real.
No,
It's
no,
real.
I believe it. It's
I'll give
real,
it real.
but
I'll
like,
give it real.
It's we in
He's
the middle
funny.
of we in the middle of December and we just had our first like cold week for real.
Yeah, this is
This
true.
the first
No.
week. Yes, bro. It
No,
was like
that-
60
this is true.
degrees.
I work
50
outside. I would
degrees.
know.
It was
it
20
was like
something
it was
degrees.
cold last week.
No.
wasn't-
It
It was cold last week.
This like the
20
first
degrees
week.
this morning.
Yeah.
It was 20 this morning.
Was y'all outside at 7 a.m.?
Until
Yes,
these
I
last
wake up
few
at- I get up
weeks.
at
It was
6.
cold last
Yeah.
week.
I
It
ain't
wasn't
gonna
that
lie.
cold. It was like 50 though, 40. It was like 40 at the coldest last week.
This mess really.
This morning it was in the 20s.
Look, if I gotta throw my
but
jacket
look,
on, it's cold.
But look, put it like this though. Even if whichever way
not
it
cold
went,
enough.
whichever way it went, right?
Enough.
Back in the day when we were
Not
growing
enough.
up, by the
Blitzing.
time Thanksgiving came, but really by the time
October.
Halloween came,
By the time
Halloween came, you needed a coat.
for real,
It's December. You just had to pull your coat
the
out.
trick or treating was vicious.
Yeah, trick or treat used to be cold as hell.
That mess
Out
was
there
vicious
dressed
out
up
there.
and scream.
I
with
don't
that long
know.
black shit on freezing and shit.
Like up north, Halloween always cold.
Halloween
That's
was
what I'm
cold.
saying.
Halloween always cold.
It don't be
Halloween
cold
was
down here no
cold.
more. It used to be cold down here back in the day on Halloween. It don't really be cold out. Nigga, I was sweating on Halloween with my Jason costume on. I had that goddamn nigga I had on that one piece nigga with that man. I was sweating in that bitch.
With
Nigga.
the blood.
No, I ain't had a blood gang. I ain't had a blood. I did the player one. I did the player one.
Okay.
I did the player one.
Dope.
Shout out to Jason, man.
Oh, I'm thinking of Scream. I'm tripping.
Yeah,
Boy.
nah,
You know the
Jason,
Scream
nigga,
ads with the
boy,
blood?
I know what you talking about. I know what you talking about. No, I ain't had one of them.
The
So I got a question. I don't watch scary movies, and my grandma always told me them bring spirits in your house. So do y'all believe? Y'all think that?
Where
I
your
don't watch
grandmama
scary
from?
movies.
Many things bring spirits into your house.
Where your grandmama
Yeah. I guess you could say like the South a little bit.
from? I was gonna say she sound like a older lady from the South.
From-
That's like some old
The
Southern
Bible
shit
Belt.
That, from the Bible Belt type of shit.
Because I
Well,
mean,
it's
I don't do
frequencies.
scary movies. I
It's
don't like scary. I
frequencies.
don't like it.
It's about
And it's-
frequency.
Why does that amuse y'all
To a
being
degree.
scared?
It's entertainment. I don't really be scared. It
Well,
just be like I be
we're
looking
designed
at.
to like
I'm
it.
looking
So when
at,
they jump out and like dun, 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 that don't.
I look more at the art of it. I look more at the art of it because it's entertainment. It's an art form. Somebody scripted this. Somebody wrote this. Somebody placed these characters here. It's a story.
And not
You
too
get
many
what
of
I'm
those
saying?
movies were actually scary, but
And that's
they
what I'm
actually
saying.
had a
It's
good
not scary.
story.
They'll have a good
Scary, I
storyline.
don't
Like
know.
it don't really be scary.
Supernatural,
Like,
the
look,
extra,
it'll
the
be like
Exorcist.
this.
Is
It'll
that
be
what it's
like
called?
this.
That
Yeah,
sci-fi,
Exorcist.
sci-fi shit don't
Exorcist.
scare me. I'm gonna tell you what scared me.
Supernatural.
I'ma
was a
tell you-
show, but
look,
when you
look.
said The Exorcist, that's a movie.
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all what
Both of
scared
those
me.
are scary.
Them
Supernatural
them
was
motherfucking
nice.
them
That's a
them
beautiful show.
documentaries.
That's a beautiful show.
That's what I'm saying. It's paranormal activity.
Hold on. No,
That's
no,
art,
no,
too.
no. One mic,
That's
one
journalism.
mic. One mic. Nah,
That's
fuck-
wonderful
nah.
journalism. If somebody can document something so well that nigga it strikes fear in you, they did their job, gang. That's beautiful.
I'm
That's
talking.
art.
I'm talking about them.
Some niggas will write some bullshit. You
I'm
be
talking
like,
about
man,
them
show me something.
documentaries
I don't wanna
of,
be
of,
scared.
a real person that did X, Y, Z. We
I like
ta-
Scary Movie 4. That's what I like.
That was funny.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
but
That's
Them
funny.
the scary movies I like.
Scary
okay?
Movie 2 is the
Or
best.
hee hee ha.
I don't know. Y'all seen the Nightcrawler on Netflix?
No.
Fucking the Nightcrawler on Netflix. But no, that's
The Nightcrawler, that's Marvel.
no. I know what you talking about, but it's
Nightcrawler
alright,
is
but
Marvel.
it is, but it's just not the same.
I'll
Nightcrawler.
scroll past it,
They-
but I know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
it's a
They
documentary?
call him, yeah.
Oh.
But you know, real dude in L.A. I'm talking,
Mm-hmm.
he breaking into people's houses every night, killing their ass.
Oh, like Jeffrey
Jeffrey
Dahmer
Dahmer.
and stuff.
Or like the Zodiac killer.
Yeah,
We've
I
had
don't like
serial
that. I
killers,
don't like
yeah.
that
We've
stuff
had
either.
serial
Yeah,
killers.
nuh-uh.
To me, that's
So you, but
That's-
you,
I don't watch that
scary.
stuff either
Okay.
though, because it
So
scares
that's-
me.
yeah.
I
so
don't
that's
watch that
more-
stuff either.
But that's different though. You're not scared of what you seeing. You scared because
Real-
this is
that's
real,
real.
nigga. This actually
That's
happened,
real.
and my neighbor could be this nigga right here.
That's not a
That's
horror.
not.
That's
That, you're not scared of the movie, nigga. You
scared of the reality.
You're
that-
projecting. No, you're projecting at that point. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Sometimes
that's
I be
some-
driving by, like,
that's
they
the
probably got
paranoid shit.
a person in their basement.
That's the
Look at
paranoid
you.
shit I was just talking about. Like you watch this shit that's so compelling, like it make you feel like, damn, this could happen to me. When whole time, nigga, it's like 300 million people in this country, nigga, and the shit that happened to them folks was like 1 out of 2,000. Like, nigga, there's a very, very, very slim chance that shit will happen to you. You feel me? Not discounting anything. I'm just saying, like,
I was
that's the
gonna say-
paranoia. That's the shit in your mind. You get what I'm saying?
1 out
Like,
of
that's all that
2,000
is.
is not slim enough for me. So.
Hell
That
no.
man, out of 300
Okay,
million-
Okay,
and
you
I-
talking about 1 out of
and out
2,000?
of
Like
300
that's a
million,
lot.
nigga,
Like
that's less than
what?
1%.
and I simplify that
That's
shit
literally
with
less
my
than
firearm,
1%.
allegedly.
That's what I'm saying. Then you got a firearm, so you take your odds down even lower, nigga. Like, you gotta think, them motherfuckers be victims, gang. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
My facts.
them be unsuspecting victims. Like, motherfuckers like the Jeffrey Dahmer shit. That nigga had like a 12-year-old boy. Like, come on, bro. Like,
That mess was unreal.
ain't no way. Like, come
That
on,
mess
bro.
was
Come on,
unreal.
bro.
I didn't even watch it. I didn't
You
even
don't
watch
watch
it.
it.
I don't want to watch something like that. Then they
See,
said they
they
had
shouldn't
some
have even
dude
put that on
dancing
there.
to
I
save
watched
his
it,
life.
But
They
see,
shouldn't have put
I
that on
watched
there.
it, but I watched it because nigga,
get that
I've been
from.
knowing about. See, I'm damn near 30, bro. So I knew about Jeffrey Dahmer. Like that wasn't new to me. None of that shit.
I
was
mean,
new
I
to
always
me.
heard about
I knew
him.
the
Now-
name, but I didn't know the
Because
story.
Now-
they
that-
keep remaking the movie.
They keep
They
doing
do.
it. Now that Netflix one that they dropped with that white boy, what his name? Tom Holland, I think is his name.
Not even Tom. I don't know his name, but he's from. He's in a lot of movies.
He's a great, like he
great
killed
actor.
that role, bro.
He
like
did.
and I look at the art.
That's the
I'm
dude
looking
that
at
played
Oh
the
yeah,
art.
Jeffrey
yeah.
Dahmer.
He said that he
dude
had
that
to take a
played- he
break.
was in the
He
X-Men
said it took a
movie.
toll on him.
See,
fast dude.
I'm
yeah,
into-
I seen it. I seen it.
I'm into the art, bro.
He's also in American Horror Story.
Heath Ledger.
He's a good actor.
Heath Ledger was my favorite Joker. That nigga died behind that role. Like, but he smoked.
Wait,
it.
like for real?
Brandon
Bro,
Lee.
yes, bro.
Bruce
Brandon
Lee's
Lee.
son.
He
That
died
man
on
died
set.
behind
He
his one.
died,
That
he
mess was
died
so
on
sad.
set.
By the
That-
bullet.
By the bullet.
By
The,
that
the
bullet.
projectile. Yeah, he died on set. That
That
was
mess was
crazy.
sad.
But yeah, Heath Ledger.
Hold on,
Yeah.
run that back. Hold
Nigga,
on.
Heath Ledger,
son died.
that Joker,
wow.
that Batman Joker, that was fucked up. Like that nigga went crazy.
That's
like,
why they had to get a new one.
that nigga was taking uppers to stay up
'Cause I was
and
like, why did
downers
they
to go to
choose
sleep.
him?
Like he got so into
Into
his
that
role.
role, yeah.
that he couldn't get out of it, and it's tragic the way that his life ended. But nigga, that
How he died?
nigga from all them drugs and shit. Nigga, his heart stopped.
No, I thought you said he died
I
on set.
genuinely feel like
No, Brandon Lee died on set. Bruce Lee's son.
Oh, I heard
yeah,
about
Bruce
that.
Lee.
Yeah, Bruce Lee's son died on set. That
But-
it was like a projectile in the gun, and it wasn't supposed to be in there. It was an accident,
That's
but
sad.
he
I'm a
ended up
martial
dying
artist. I
on his.
enjoyed
Yeah.
that.
didn't another
yeah.
like producer, famous actor dude shoot like some girl because
That's,
they had the fake.
Rust.
They had the
what's my
gun
boy name?
loaded.
Alec Baldwin.
Yeah,
Alec
yeah,
Baldwin.
yeah,
He was the
him.
director. He was the
Yeah.
director. He wasn't on set. He was the director of the movie, and they tried to charge him with it, but the charges got dropped
Yeah.
because he didn't need, that wasn't his job. I don't think he should have even got locked up for that, in my opinion.
Yeah. But I genuinely feel like some people who like really play them roles when it comes to like crazy roles, I feel like you got some of
You
that
gotta
in you
get
for
into
real.
it.
No, that's deep down in you for real.
No.
Nah, some of them niggas just really get into that role.
But listen, look what happens. Like I've been on movie sets on some like facilities, standby maintenance, standby just in case anything go wrong, and I watched them. I've been there all night until early in the morning, late night. All these scenes that you seeing, they doing that shit 1,100,000 times, bro. You become that person.
that role, yeah.
Like,
you
look,
get,
Tupac.
you get super deep into that role.
If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. I might have my dates fucked up, but I think around the time Tupac did Juice and he was Bishop. After that,
he was stuck in that role. He couldn't get
and
out
that's
that
what
role.
a lot of people say.
Nigga, Chris Rock. Chris Rock. After the Smokey shit, that's why he never did Friday again.
Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker.
Chris
Sorry.
Tucker,
I be
yeah.
mixing
I
these
love
niggas'
my
names
movies
up.
now. I love
But
my
that's
movies.
why he said he never did Friday again, because he said he got so into that role of Smokey that it was fucking his mind up. So that nigga turned to God, and he said he would never. That's why I was never another Friday. I mean, after he was never in Friday again because of that.
I thought that he ain't do Friday again because the Rush Hour
That's
dropped
what I
Rush
thought.
Hour dropped a
Booming,
major bag on him.
okay.
Yeah.
He
Booming.
he did an interview on that shit, bro. They asked him about it, and these words from his mouth. He said that he was so into that role,
Man.
like he stopped smoking weed, like he found God, like all type of shit, and that's why he never did it again.
Did you see the interview with
He
the
said
old
that,
man
bro.
Who said that? I'm trying to remember, brother. Who
I guess it
RIP.
might be two stories though, because
Who, John Witherspoon?
he
Yeah,
also
it's
said
John
Rush Hour
Witherspoon.
dropped the
Yeah, John
bag on
Witherspoon
him.
He was the one who
Pops.
said, he was the one who had said on the interview that because of the Rush Hour,
Everybody
thing,
loves
because of the
Rush
series,
Hour.
Ice Cube wasn't paying like
Bro,
that.
remember, nigga, no, listen.
They
I'm
all
telling
had
you,
stories about
remember-
Ice Cube not paying like that.
I'm talking about Chris Tucker specifically. Remember, he stopped doing stand up and all because he stopped cussing. Like,
I did.
bro, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I didn't know that.
he got into
early
that
2000s.
religion. Yeah, he got into that religion shit. He said, bro, he kept getting too deep into them roles, and like it was changing who he was. So he got closer to God and stopped doing all that shit. That's why he stopped doing stand up and all of that. He said that. He came out and said that himself. Yeah.
It did change. I mean, like literally, the Witherspoon thing happened like recent. Everybody started finding out about that like probably like late
few years
2000s.
ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like the
John Witherspoon
Chris
died
Tucker
when,
guy
like,
thing. That was like when we
2018,
was in middle school.
2017.
Like that was
Recently.
he died,
way
like,
back.
Recently.
Yeah,
A
Chris
lot
Tucker
of the
been stopped
Friday,
that shit,
a lot
bro.
of the Friday cast pass.
Yes, they
A
did.
lot of them is gone now, bro.
Debo gone.
Ice Cube standing.
Debo,
Ice Cube is
Pop
a strong
gone.
man.
Yeah.
He's standing strong.
Yeah, bro.
Debo, Ezel,
And he don't like what these people do.
John
Pops.
Witherspoon,
The guy with the eye,
the
Debo.
guy with the
Debo.
Debo,
yeah.
I didn't know his real name.
Shoot,
It's-
I
it's
feel like
more
at this
people
point we
than
just
names.
got Miss Parker and Felicia. Shoot.
oh shit.
Nia Long.
Nia Long.
Oh, speaking of, did y'all see Nia Long with Cameron? They so petty, gang.
Bro, this nigga Cameron hopped in her DM. He said, "Hey, stink."
Nah, but but
Somebody
you know the shit
stink.
behind that,
You
right?
sound like
She
me.
is so beautiful though.
So you know the shit behind that, right?
Nah, what's up?
So Udoka, what's his name? Udoka, Nia Long cheating ass husband.
Yeah.
Remember him and LeBron got into it on the court? They just got into it. Like, they was, like, beefing. Like, they was going back and forth, like, arguing hard on the court. And, you know, Rich Paul, that's LeBron manager. And then Rich Paul and Cameron like this. So Rich Paul told Nia Long and Cameron to pull up to the party. That's where we seen them at. If that ain't petty, I don't know what
That
else
is
is,
petty.
bro.
That's
That's some
very
petty
petty.
shit. I ain't gonna lie. And you had the right
like-
pieces in place, nigga. Cameron, LeBron, and Rich Paul, nigga. They put the play together. And
They were
Nia
playing
Long,
chess on that one.
They playing chess on that one, gang.
Okay.
They playing
Like
chess
I'm
on
gonna
that
send
one,
my
gang.
boy to get her type
we
of
making
thing.
moves.
Okay.
Damn.
That was cute.
That was a little chess move. I ain't gonna lie. That was crazy, gang.
What they say? What they say? We in our.
That was wild. I was like, damn, they cold for that, gang.
My chest would have caved in. A rapper. Early
Nigga.
2000s legend.
Oh God! And then remember they suspended that nigga. They suspended that nigga for cheating. That was crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
That's crazy as fuck. That should
That
have
was-
have nothing to do. That should
That shit ain't got nothing to do with my job, bro.
But like,
Imagine you go to work and they like,
that's
yeah,
the
we
power
know you
of
cheated
social
on your
media
spouse,
these
nigga.
days.
You're suspended.
that's the
Social
power of
media.
social media these days. Think about how many
Your business
people
is everywhere.
social media has gotten fired because of social media. Like, think about how many people.
Nah, but
Social
it
media
be
is not a joke.
But it be because of like you said some racist shit or like some old shit came
But-
up where you this nigga literally
In your
was just-
personal life, though. In your
Don't give
personal
a-
life,
This
Don't
though.
give an
this nigga didn't do nothing though. He just got caught cheating. You can't suspend me from work because I got caught cheating, bro. What? The fuck?
It was a public scandal that affected
Nah.
the organization's image.
You know, jobs. be
Yep, and that's exactly how they be too.
Hey, that's exactly what it
mumbo
was.
jumbo.
That's exactly what they
That's
say.
exactly
mumbo
what it
jumbo.
was.
That's that mumbo jumbo.
It was something that affected the company's
That
image.
drama.
nigga.
That be their defense. It's some bullshit, but that do be their
Nigga.
defense.
That's exactly how they worded it in the documents that they emailed him.
Oh,
And that's
shit.
some bullshit. That's that's some bullshit.
I'm just saying that
it is,
because
but that's what they
yeah.
be saying. Yeah, it
like
is, but-
nigga, what nigga? That's some bullshit.
And I'm not saying that it's fact. I'm just saying that's probably what
I'm
something
sure
that they
that's what
said.
they
You know,
said in
along
the
that
email,
nature.
and that is
Some
the bullshit.
bullshit.
Due
Yeah,
to
that's
your
what I'm saying.
recent personal decisions.
We finna do some bullshit.
Yeah.
You black ass, black, you big
right.
black.
Whoa,
muff,
whoa.
Big nose, nigga.
We finna carry this along.
Oh
You
my
cheated on Nia Long, nigga.
gosh.
Yeah, go sit down. And then now Nia Long finna go cake up with some old school rapper and just demolish your entire, like, nigga.
But I
what?
feel like cheating
I'm
on
just
Nia
not
Long is
into-
crazy.
Gang, I'm just not into
It's Nia
like
Long.
I'm just not into the dehumanizing and demoralizing black men. I'm just not into that.
After you
That's
just
all. I'm just
called
not into
him
that.
all them names.
No, I'm saying I'm saying.
What we
that's
doing?
what
Is
they're
this
saying
shot
to him.
o'clock? Did
Oh,
somebody
Yeah,
say
I'm saying
shot
that's what they're
o'clock?
saying to him.
Shot o'clock.
B Rex, can I get some horn? Shot o'clock.
Wait, hold on.
Shot o'clock.
Shot o'clock.
Shot o'clock.
That was not in the paperwork.
Oh, you signed
It was
the
paperwork?
You signed the MDA. Yes.
Oh.
This the Lavages podcast.
Okay.
To give homage to the
You signed
podcast,
an
I'm gonna
NDA
take
if
a
you
shot
come
with you.
here,
'Cause
I
I'm not
guess.
no drinker, but you know I'm gonna go ahead and have some respect.
You a
and go
drinker
ahead.
tonight, my nigga.
I'll go ahead. Let's
Can
get
it be like 75% pineapple juice, 25%?
You getting straight.
Shot.
I was finna say I'll take mine straight, please.
You can put a little pineapple juice, yeah?
I ain't gonna be none on the
Bruv.
Hell no.
Oh, jeez, Lade.
That's my cup right there.
I'm gonna go
Where?
ahead and
Where
hit
y'all-
that Viking stuff. Skull.
Sit there, what?
Yo, where your cup?
Okay. The pineapple juice first. And then
First.
yeah. Puerto Rico, viva Puerto Rico. Make sure it's like a baby shot.
beautiful
You know, y'all got hair on y'all chest. I'm not there yet.
Puerto Rico is amazing. Puerto
Beautiful
Rico,
place.
Yeah, Puerto Rico is amazing.
I believe
It rain a lot, but like when it's not raining,
Nature is everything to me.
Yes.
Love nature.
Nigga got a
So
water.
fun fact about Puerto
Baby
Rico.
ass nigga. No.
nigga, you said what? You just tried to take the top off of. Never
I
mind.
see shots.
Thoughts and
I
prayers.
automatically just think of this Jackie Chan scene from
All right, bro. God damn,
That's a lot.
bro.
You guys drink like that?
I don't.
That's
My
it.
hand
I'm
slipped.
not gonna- Come on, bro. You poured it. I'm not gonna drink all this, but
Hey.
that's wild.
Whoa.
My hand slipped.
I'm definitely not gonna drink all this.
And so his hand slipped.
Tino.
You gotta watch out for people like him.
Tindum.
Well, what were we talking about earlier? Bad intentions.
All right, Ave.
Can I have my cup back?
Oh, sorry. All right, let's take the shot. Let's take the shot. All right.
You did you put the pineapple juice?
I did.
Hold on, let me taste it first. Oof, that's strong, but okay, I guess.
Excuse me.
You all right?
Alright.
You all right,
Earn
fam?
the gold.
I don't know what that
Let's
was.
get you a shot.
All right, y'all.
Do it, man.
To another good night, another good episode.
To one of the divine people.
To
all the
episode
divine people.
18 of the Lavish Seas podcast.
Episode
Where we can talk about anything, but we
Loving
love to talk about
the
mental
episode
health.
18.
Cheers to the live podcast.
Shouts out to It's the Chill Spot.
Y'all ready?
Ooh.
Take a
Everybody
little
said,
shot.
"Woo."
Oh, yeah.
Everybody said that shit. That was-
Simultaneously.
I felt that.
All right, y'all.
Heavenly.
All right, Ave.
Yes. What can I do for you, darling?
Well, I would like to know who has it more easier, men or women, when it comes to finding roommates.
When it comes to finding roommates, I feel like men have it easier when it comes to finding roommates. I really do. Because I feel like for the most part, I feel like men are like very laid back. I feel like y'all are usually, correct me if I'm wrong, are on the same page. You know, y'all go to work, y'all play the game, y'all do what y'all do in the streets. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
Exactly. And then y'all just live y'all life. I feel like you guys don't. I feel like as long as somebody is like not taking y'all stuff or anything like major, I feel like you guys are like pretty okay with like living together. My opinion, of course.
For the
With-
most, yeah,
for the most part.
I mean,
yeah.
I just,
I feel like it's easier for y'all.
you know,
Come
so
on, bro. Let's get a house.
Yeah, I've been moved out for
Alright.
I've been moved out for
Like-
like 2 years, and like I stayed with my brother and my cousin, and like
See,
shit be cool. Like now, granted, we grew up together, but like
women were not like that. No, I'm moving in with my boyfriend. Girl,
shit just be
like,
cool. Like I don't know how to explain it.
No,
But
I'm
shit
staying
be
at my
just-
mama's house. Girl.
Yeah. But shit, I mean that kind of transitions to, I mean, damn, I mean, why? I don't know. And this is opinionated, but I just feel like it's the same thing with like, let's say dudes do a guy trip to like Colombia or some shit.
You guys
It'd
are
be
quick to
cool.
do guy trips.
Why the hell sometimes some ladies they take a trip together,
And you come back,
Yeah.
you're not friends.
not not friends, one done beat the girl ass. We even
That's
Yeah.
every female trip going to Miami.
damn.
That's what
bro.
they say. So I'm
So,
gonna be
like,
honest.
why-
I never had a
yeah,
girls
like-
trip to Miami.
Miami
So what is
and
up with that?
friendships. That's what I heard. I heard Miami.
That's what I
Miami is
heard. I heard
dangerous.
Miami ends
Right.
friendships.
That is nothing but conflict and confrontation.
I don't know. I guess I'll have to take a Miami
I
friendship.
think when it comes to men,
See what happens.
I think when it comes to men, like and I'm speaking on me, but like if we have a friend group and if we was all about to take a trip, if it's any animosity or anything, we either handling this shit now, we speaking on it, or this trip ain't happening. Sometimes I feel like when it be a lot of situations with some females, it kind of be a lot of hidden shit going on, a lot of sneak. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause like, I mean, it's kind of, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's old news, but like, let's take like the Cabo 6 for example. That shit is crazy.
That
shit is
off
crazy.
the wall,
you know,
like off
you
the
know
wall.
what I'm saying? Like that shit, and I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm mad. There was people that was actually there that were actually, you know, they might have thought they was. I ain't gonna do it. All I'm gonna say is there was people there to stop it and they didn't. You know what I'm saying?
There are bystanders, you know?
Yeah.
There are bystanders.
Pick your roommates wisely. That's all I can say on
100%.
that. Because I ain't trying to embarrass nobody. I can never speak no names, but I'm going to tell you straight up, pick your roommates wisely when it comes to men and women.
Yeah.
Because us men, we all definitely laid back on the situation, but it's also, I have met many who will also, like, you got to have your stuff up front to move into the house. Because, you know, if some got family, they ain't having it. And especially if they are actually on their business.
Well, yeah, I feel like that's
having a
business,
roommate.
though. Like, if you don't have the money, how are we going to be roommates?
It has to be business at that point, because when it comes to friendship, I'm telling you, you gonna be like, hey brother, I'll pay this time, but next time, come on now, make sure you have your stuff. They gonna be like, appreciate you having me on this one. When that next month hit,
And it becomes
hey,
like a
man,
cycle. Yeah.
I'm a little bit short because I helped you with something. You know, you good on possibly like getting me this time, but I'm still low.
No, facts.
But I feel like you guys
Man,
don't. You guys don't see
can I
those
get some horns for
characteristics-
Chef D, man? Chef Daniel in the house, man. Speaking on real facts.
Excuse me.
He said, "Excuse me."
So,
But you guys don't see those characteristics beforehand.
But it depends on how it is. Like if it's someone that we know, you ain't gonna look at it like that. But if someone that you don't know, that's when you more under the actual paying attention side on like, you ain't gonna let nothing slide like that if you don't know.
Yeah, I'm scared to move in people I don't know with people I don't know.
It's a risk.
Yeah.
You always gotta really check people.
All right. We're gonna switch gears here. Chef D, King Daniel, how you feel about Tubi movie acting?
I done seen many different types of Tubi movies, and I tend to stay away from the ones that literally look like they were just made by Tubi because it's a wonderful streaming thing where you can find some old school movies that you haven't seen in a while. But them Tubi acting movies, y'all, it needs some work.
I don't know.
You can
I
tell
can't
when
watch
things are
them.
actually like messed up.
I can't watch them.
I think like that's the
production
point of
is
Tubi
real.
though. Like I feel like at this point, like that's kind of the point of Tubi. Like they find the most homemade nigga just shot this movie on his iPhone and they put it out
Raw,
so
uncut.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not mad at Tubi because most of the movies be like independent black directors that just make some shit, bro, and they put it out. And that shit be funny. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm all for it, nigga. If that's your lane and you feel like, nigga, and it's clearly a lane for it. Tubi popular as hell. You get what I'm saying? Like, and if you able to
There's a lane for everything.
create a
out there.
buzz and make some shape with it.
Tubi's like SoundCloud.
Yeah,
Tubi really is
it
like SoundCloud.
Because it is because you know
shit, yeah.
you can
Yeah,
upload,
Tubi is the SoundCloud
you
for
can
movies.
upload your movies or at one point I don't know if it's still like this, but I know
upload your
at one
movie on
point
Tubi?
yeah
I
you
didn't know that. I didn't know.
you get like a
I'm
certain
a director.
verification.
Check me out on
This
Tubi.
nigga
Bro.
finna upload his shit next week.
That's how
Okay,
all
on
the,
Tubi.
I'm a
That's
stunt
how-
man, bro. I'm gonna
that's
jump
how
out the
all
window
the
for
movies
anybody.
got on there. That's how all the movies got on there because like I said,
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
if they
true.
still doing it right now, but I know at one point it was like you get to a certain verification, nigga, and you could like submit your shit to be uploaded. And if your shit was, if they felt like it was cool, they'll put your shit on there. Like you could just upload your shit.
Thanks.
So that's why I don't know. I fuck with it, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, we got folks fucking with Zeus Network. You know what I'm saying? That's promoting all type
But
of different
Zeus,
type of
but
shit.
Zeus has real production though. They have a real budget.
Zeus is
Yeah,
dangerous.
that shit dangerous. though. Like,
Zeus is
yeah,
dangerous.
Like, see, that's
Baddies
where
East has a real budget.
having a budget and being dangerous is two
I would
different
say
things.
it's just the
like,
message that they be having.
Yeah,
boy.
they
I'm
be-
like, man.
So I'm gonna be honest. In my day-to-day life, I don't have too much drama. And I'm gonna be honest, I know it sounds bad, but sometimes that type of stuff is entertainment. Like everybody's nosy. I don't care what nobody say. When you hear your neighbors arguing down the street, you crack your window open a little bit so you can hear a little bit. You do.
Yeah,
The
So I feel like
entertainment
that's
forms the
that,
people.
that's
No,
the
yeah, it's
daily
different. Nah,
a
it's
little
different.
bit. You know.
when you curating ignorance and you're curating this shit, that's where it becomes dangerous. At.
I
Like,
got a question.
It's one thing. Like,
Is it
if it's-
dangerous? 100%. But I feel
Yeah,
like
it's-
that's for those
dangerous.
who
Nah,
can't,
but it's-
can't
it's
separate
dangerous.
it.
Nah.
Nah,
dangerous.
because it's one thing like if you have like if reality TV was actually reality, then I would agree with you. Like if you just put some people in the room with some different personalities and just let them kind of vibe and some shit pop off and it's clashes
makes
of
sense.
that's cool.
It used
But-
to be like that.
Nah, it was
used
never
to be
like
never
that.
like
It was
that.
never like that.
Reality
It was
So
always
y'all don't think it
gone.
was never like
It was
that?
never like that.
They have
Y'all think they always had a
documentaries.
script?
They have
Yeah.
documentaries on stuff.
Yeah,
like
Me,
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
well,
yeah,
I haven't seen the
It's
like
documentaries, but
wrestling.
Love and Hip Hop, the very, very, very first
Was
Love and
scripted.
Hip Hop,
It was scripted.
I think that it was a major
It was
difference
scripted.
between what
Man,
it is
come on, man.
Even
now.
before
Like
Love
you
and
know,
Hip
I feel like some of those
I was about to
fights,
say before Love and Hip Hop,
But I'm
it was
just
the
saying
flavor of love.
the
Flavor
flavor,
of
yeah,
love.
the flavor of love and
Nigga,
stuff like
even
that.
before
I was just
that.
watching
Or,
that.
Even before that, we can go to
What,
X Factor.
what's that
nigga.
show on
Hip-hop
BT? What's the
Fear
college?
Factor.
Was it
Nigga,
College
Fear,
Park?
Fear Factor, nigga, all that shit.
Y'all
We
know
got
what I'm
all
talking
that
about?
shit. Yeah, I know. College Hill, nigga.
College Hill. That's
All
what
that-
it was called.
all
College
that shit
Hill.
was scripted. All of that shit
But
was
sometimes
scripted.
when like the fights would pop off, it seemed so real.
It seemed real, but it was all
why-
production.
that's why it's
It was
bad.
all
That's
it was
why it's
all
bad, 'cause
budgets.
it
It was all
forced people to actually
production.
think
I was
it's
like-
like wrestling. Like people
That was the
get back
yeah
y'all wrestling
WWE.
because of
all that
wrestling.
shit.
But
WWF.
I also want to shed light on the low budget movies that became classics because just because it's a
Yeah.
low budget movies, that doesn't mean it can't be a
Shot
classic.
That is
nigga.
true. That is
Shot-
true. Shotters is a good one. That is a good one.
Shotters, Paid in Full.
That's a good one.
What else?
Menace.
Wait, hold on. Menace to Society was a low budget?
How?
I don't think so.
It seemed
They had
pretty low.
production.
That thing still
They
going
had
to this day.
production.
I don't think-
They
think,
had
man.
production.
We might have to look that up. It ain't look no.
It didn't
no
look
low budget.
homemade or low budget.
It
Nah,
looked
it
just
wasn't.
like all these other movies.
Hold
we
up,
talking
Paid in
about.
Full.
No.
didn't look like
That's what I'm
low
saying. It
budget.
looked just
Nah,
like
nah,
all
wait.
these other movies
Nah,
we talking about. What are y'all talking
Y'all
about?
think Paid in Full? Wait.
I got you.
Nigga, what?
So-
Paid in
Shot
Full
is
was a
movie.
full production.
Yeah, Paid in Full.
Okay,
was
so I guess I'm
that
tripping
was
now. I
actually-
don't know why.
What are we talking? That's what I thought.
So-
I
so-
thought we was just talking about that category of
So
movies.
that mean
nigga.
ATL then?
No,
that was a
no.
major.
Yeah.
production.
When
I
you
think
say
that was
shot,
like
it's like
MGM or
a
Warner
Tubi
Brothers.
movie,
I think
but
that
it's
was Warner
like
Brothers.
more than just
Major
like a-
production.
I don't know how to put that.
Yeah,
Shottas was
I
definitely low budget for
It's
sure.
a low budget movie. Yes, I get what you mean now by low budget. Okay, let's see.
Okay,
There
then-
are some. You might as well just think of some Tubi movies. I'm telling you, they got some low budget. They got a lot of low budget movies on there.
I'm talking about them classes that been out for a minute though.
Okay, wait. There's
Let's
a
look it up.
movie
Okay, Google.
with a character from it. What is that movie? Oh, it's on it. Oh, it's there. It's almost there. Oh, that was a good shot. I'm thinking about it.
Classic low budget film.
That nigga Google classic low budget.
I'm really curious
nigga,
to
they
see
got
what pops
Rocky
up.
on here. I don't believe it.
Nah,
They got Rocky on
That's
here.
what I'm trying to
ain't,
tell y'all. Like some of the movies that y'all naming, bro, was pretty low budget.
I think
bro.
we need. I
Like,
think it's a different word
I
for the
think
thing
that's
that we're
what.
trying to use.
That's
it
that's
for.
what I was saying. I was thinking
Homemade
y'all was talking
movie,
about
homemade
homemade
classics.
movie of
Try
Elvis.
homemade classics.
Shottas wasn't a homemade movie. It wasn't like
That was low
like,
budget because it wasn't homemade.
All these movies we naming
Nah,
wasn't
because-
really budgets like that. Like
I would
nigga,
say low budget. Would
It might
probably
be a
like, they didn't have
major.
the
It might be a
quality.
big
Like,
number
niggas-
where they didn't hit
no,
in that.
bro. Like
Considered it.
think about Menace, bro. They only had a few nigga. One of them scenes was in the projects. One of them scenes was at the local park. Like nigga, it wasn't like a production. So when I'm thinking low budget, I'm thinking you talking about like movies that we just shot in the neighborhood, nigga. You get what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
talking about you.
Because that's
you,
what that was.
I'm talking
like,
about you can tell they couldn't afford certain shit.
Like nigga, we only have
You
certain
talking about,
scenes
like,
in
Tyler
certain
Perry?
places.
What's that? I was gonna say, what's that Tyler Perry movie
The
with the
Oval?
lady was taking
Oh, never mind. You talking
the
about
older
movie.
people's money or something?
I don't know.
It
All
was on
Tyler Perry
Netflix.
shits was-
It was
He
on
started
Netflix.
low.
Nah, man. Tyler Perry
Tyler
new stuff
Perry,
is bad.
nigga,
But
it's
it was a
weird.
big-
Perry
it was a
started
big
with stage
movie.
plays.
It
Tyler
was-
Perry started with stage
He
plays.
did start
I
off
remember
with
Tyler
stage
Perry.
plays.
He
We
Yeah.
used to get his shit
It's
from
different.
Netflix, nigga.
Yeah.
When Netflix was in disc.
Yes.
Like, nigga, I've been like.
Because
so
I remember the
know what I'm
family
talking
reunion
about,
was a
bro.
stage
Madea
play.
Goes to
She was like
Jail
looking
story.
like a bag
All
of
the
skittles.
Hey,
movies.
shouts out to
All
Tyler
the
Perry, bro.
movies.
I don't like all that slander. Niggas be hating on Tyler Perry, bro.
Who hates on Tyler Perry?
A lot of people.
Nah,
I ain't gonna lie.
That's
give
what
you
we're
this.
doing
I
now,
ain't gonna
hating
lie.
on
He
Tyler Perry.
He
Nah, I
has
ain't
a
seen
lot of
people hating
stuff.
on him.
I haven't
No,
seen
bro,
nobody hate
I
on
ain't
Tyler
seen a lot of
Perry.
people hating on
Believe
Tyler Perry.
He just creates a lot of dysfunctional movies.
He
If
faced
you're
a lot
hating on
of Tyler Perry
Perry.
faced a lot of slander. They was saying he
When?
was.
I know they
When?
said like his movies lately have been ass, which they have been, but I don't think
His
people have been
shows,
slandering
his
him.
shows are like really like off.
Tyler Perry
I
faced a
watch
lot of
his
hate when
shows
he
like
first
the
came out.
Oval.
Well, when
I
he
was
first
trying to
came
get
out,
into
now
the
it's still to this
sisters.
day.
Is that sisters? Is that
That's
what it's
one
called?
of his shows.
I've been trying to get into that, but I don't know. I don't know.
Ruthless and the Oval are some. It's a amazing show.
They
good
said the Oval
storyline,
was off
but
the chain.
It's just like
I
they
watched
the
none
stuff
of that
that's
shit.
in there. You can see the wigs, like the fake teeth. You can see a lot of stuff. It's just like
The last
acting
Oh, yeah.
is bad.
But I will say that everybody knows when it comes to Tyler Perry, it has always been an obvious fact that his budget, like he has way too much money for their wigs to look like that. We've always said that. We've always said that.
yeah,
That's
that-
not new
I
news.
ain't
We've
gonna
always
lie.
said that.
Yeah.
A Tyler Perry wig be laid, baby. Okay, his lace front don't ever come up. Everybody else, it's horrible.
Do it with the braid. What
Do with the braids.
I don't know. The
What-
last
what-
Yes.
Tyler
what's that
Perry.
actor?
Charles, when she pushed Charles in that wheelchair, that's that same movie.
Yeah.
Diary of a
Yeah,
Bad Black
I'm a
Woman.
her.
Diary-
If you a
Boy,
Charles,
my
I'm
mama-
gonna push
boy.
you in with the wheelchair in a bathtub. full
Diary of a
water
Mad
and
Black
some
Woman
bubbles
came out at the
and a
perfect
bath
time
bomb
when my
with
folks.
some music in the neon LED
Bruh,
lights,
when-
baby.
when
you
my
gonna
folks-
drown in style. Do you hear me?
The last Tyler Perry.
But go on.
The last Tyler Perry I seen was fucking. That shit was weird as hell. It was when the nigga was gay or some shit
Homecoming?
like that. I don't know, bro.
Who
That's
was
the-
gay?
There's a lot of
That movie was
homosexuals within
ass.
that movie. Well,
I'm gonna be
Free Lovers.
honest.
That
Every
was
show,
homosexual.
every show has
Free Lovers.
homosexuality now.
It wasn't even about the homosexuality. That
we
was
don't
just
wanna
like the
get on
premise
that.
of the movie.
We don't
That's
wanna
why
get
I
on
said
that.
that.
They
Yeah,
That is
nah,
true.
we-
That
gonna
is
jump
true.
That was
y'all.
just
We're not gonna get on.
no,
We're not gonna. We're not gonna get on that.
One mic.
But I'm just saying. He says that.
One mic.
mic,
he said
one
with
mic,
the-
one mic.
One mic. All I was saying is that was the premise of the movie. That movie was ass. Was the point I was trying to
Homecoming.
get to.
It's
That was the
Homecoming.
last Tyler Perry movie I watched. That shit was ass.
Netflix.
Yeah,
Homecoming.
What movie was it?
It's Homecoming.
Oh,
it's
Homecoming.
Netflix. I mean, it's
Okay,
Medea.
okay.
that shit was ass.
Homecoming is
I
sometimes.
don't. I think the last Medea movie I
know
watched
exactly
was
what you're
Medea
talking
went
about.
to jail. That's the last movie I watched. Medea went to
That
jail.
one was funny.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful. That one
That
was
one was
beautiful.
funny.
Yeah, it was
Had
hilarious.
Shit was funny.
It
It
had
was
purpose.
hilarious.
That's old though. That shit. That's way.
Just say-
back in
That's
the
the
day.
last.
Wait, was it
that's
the
last-
play?
Oh.
Was it the play or was it the,
The play
actual
and
one?
the
'Cause
movie,
the
both.
play
Both.
was hilarious, but
Both
the
of
movie.
Both.
No, but she said hilarious. I'm like, the play was hilarious, but the movie was more like.
All the stage. I
dreary.
always say I fuck with
The
the stage
stage plays
over
are
the
always
movies.
better than
the
the
stage
movies.
plays was always.
They
funny.
always
Yeah.
better, but I'm like, when you said the hilarious part, I'm like, the
The
stage play was
plays is better.
funny.
The movie was
hilarious.
good too though. I'm not
the
gonna
movie
lie.
was
The
good,
movie was good
but it
too.
was
It was
not
funny.
funny.
When
It
she-
had funny
I
scenes.
laughed.
Was she in the
I was
Kmart?
laughing.
Was she?
I was laughing for sure.
When
I
she was arguing
definitely
with the lady about the
Okay,
parking
that
spot.
part, yes.
That
Yeah.
was funny. That was funny.
Yeah, I was
Candy's
like, it was
issue-
funny.
Candy's issue.
It was a funny movie. I'm not gonna lie, it was a funny movie.
Yeah.
Hilarious
Candy's
might
issue.
be, but it was funny though. It was
Okay.
definitely funny.
Let
Okay,
me do
the
precision
Medea
of words.
scenes.
It was a funny movie.
Correction on my end.
Let me not
The
overuse
Medea
hilarious.
scenes were amazing.
It was a
but
good
the
movie,
candy
man.
scene, well, you know, like her.
What
her-
candy scene?
Not candy scene, but her story, like within
Shout
like,
out,
the
shout out to
thing.
Tyler Perry, man. Let's
Shout
move
out to
on,
Tyler
man.
Perry.
Let's move on.
Yeah. Okay. Go to Tyler
Thoughts and
Perry.
plans.
Shout out.
Shout out Tyler Perry, man. What we talking about, man?
All right, man. Hold on. We got somebody trying to chime.
You got something to say?
You can chime in. You don't gotta be on camera, but they
You
can hear
gotta-
your voice.
Cause he over here
Yeah,
talking about
yeah,
so
yeah.
lit,
My
so
brother
lit,
is-
so lit.
We need to introduce yourself anyway. Hey, pass the mic. Pass the mic. Who? Pass the mic. Who we got in the building? Who we got
Oh,
in the building, man?
shit.
Introduce
Y'all
yourself.
look alike a
Introduce
little bit.
yourself.
I was going. Yeah, I was like.
My name Callan Howell. You know, no, I don't do facial stuff. I'm a behind the scenes person.
He
I
said
like
the fans
music.
watching. The fans watching y'all. The
I ain't worried
fans
about the
watching.
feds. I just like behind the scenes. I do music. I don't do
Facts. I got you.
anything else. But no, all the Medea movies y'all talking about,
Yeah.
everything has like it has depth. We'll say depth. I'll use that word, but they still leave the track. Like if you look at Medea's what was it? Which one was that? Daniel, the one with everybody came home, lady died. That was what, family reunion.
I think that was Family Reunion.
Yeah, family reunion. It was a
Yeah.
great movie, but it left everything. Like it's like so you saying basically, as a black family, we won't come home unless somebody dies. That's a lie before God. You could say
It's the big happy funeral.
big happy family, big happy family,
Funeral. Big
big happy
Yeah.
family.
funeral.
That's too.
Cause for my family,
No,
I'm
big
not
happy
gonna
family.
lie. Some of us, a lot of us, when we have these big grand get-togethers, sometimes it is for a funeral.
Yeah,
Like, you know
but
what I mean?
Yeah, and now
They
it's
made
A lot
it
of times
seem
for a
in the
funeral.
industry that the only time we ever come together is when somebody dies,
Yeah.
and I feel like that's.
I mean, that is kind of true for a lot of families, though. I ain't gonna lie. That is like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My
that
family,
is because
we get together when it's
because
a funeral.
it depends on the family dynamic. Because sometimes like everybody live everywhere else. Like you might got family in Cali, you got family in New York, you got family in Maryland, you got family over here, you got family over there. You get what I'm saying? So y'all don't really see each other, and out of sight, out of mind is a real thing.
Fives.
You get
But
what
you
I'm
have
saying?
some families who have those same predicaments and don't play that. They
People
flying
work,
in,
so-
you know. They work 2, 3, 4 jobs. They still flying in for their family reunion.
Oh no!
You know.
The family reunion. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. Like I'm saying, like it gotta be like we was talking about this earlier. Like, it got to be like a thing. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we was talking about holidays and shit. Like, that's when people have time
So like
to do
on my
shit.
dad's side, they don't play that. Every 2 years, they always have a family reunion. Like that's not a question, you know.
Yeah, my
and
family.
they're
the
big.
family should
They're
always be
big on
together a
that
lot
family
more.
dynamic. They get together besides funerals.
Yeah,
On my
I
mom's
think
side, it's not like that. We get together more for funerals than we do just to enjoy each other's company.
I think it used to be like that a lot more than what it is now, though, is what I'm saying. Like, I think, like, it's a lot less families that's doing that nowadays because everybody... Back in the day, it was easier to do a family reunion because, I mean, like, bro, the economy was different. You get what I'm saying? Like, nowadays, like, you didn't have to work 3-4 jobs and drive Uber on your spare time. Like, that go into why these kids is wilding. The first thing everybody say, where's their parents? Nigga probably working that third job to pay their rent or probably sleep because they got to get up in 2 hours to go back to their next job. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
9 to 5's not a joke.
All that shit, like, play a part in it. You know what I'm saying? I think that affect, like, the family reunions and all. Cause, bro, we used to have family reunions all the time. But now, shit, you call your family, where you at? Shit, man, I'm over here trying to get their money. I'm over here trying to. It don't even have to be at work because you can have your own business. When you have, that's people think like having a business make things go away. Like, no, when you start that business, and I'm speaking as a business owner, when you start that business, nigga, you become a slave to your business, nigga. You still working. Yeah. You work more when you working for yourself than when
you don't own anything.
Nigga, when you working a 9 to 5, nigga, you go to work at 5 o'clock, you're done. You can turn your brain off. When you own your own business, nigga, your phone might start ringing at 5 in the morning and might don't stop ringing till 5 in the morning. You get what I'm saying?
It gets too cold, the pipe busted, like, you know?
It be like that, nigga. Like, when we talking about health insurance, retirement plans, when we talking about IRAs and 401ks and Roths and all type of, like, when you got your own business, you got to manage all that on top of your business. So, like, it just come down to, like, man... I don't even know. I'm still, you know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to manage all this shit and figure all this shit out. So when I figure it out, I'll let you know. Yeah. When I figure it out, I'll let you know.
DJ Khaled, I think he was speaking on that. He was saying that he's always busy, always working because everything that he does, he manages and he handles all that because he has a fear of all the other celebrities, their stories versus their management or accountants or something like that mess up what they got going on. Like Steve Harvey, for example. His tax dude didn't pay taxes for how many years?
Steve
and
Harvey is a clown.
he went out of business. He did.
Steve Harvey is a clown.
Yeah, but his get back game went crazy. You know, his bounce back game, he did good.
He keep giving all his money to these women, bro. That's what he keep doing. Steve Harvey is out of his goddamn
Well, I can't
mind.
speak on that. I just speak on the interview when he said he had an accountant that didn't pay his taxes in 3 years. That's all I'm speaking on.
Well, we know what's documented with Steve Harvey. He got 2 divorces. Both times they took half of his shit. He had to start all the way over. And then now he with a woman. Now his current wife, his third wife, been cheating on him with the pool dude or whatever the fuck. Man, listen.
That's true for real? Or is that real?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That was true?
Man, what?
That was true?
I don't know. I hope not.
I thought it was just propaganda.
When when it comes to the celebrity stuff, it's like it's supposed to catch our attention. You know, we do hear bits and pieces of so-called what's true and what's not true, but that's all it's supposed to do is catch our eye, whether it's true or not true.
That's a fact.
It's just like, you know.
That's a fact.
And that's what it's like, I mean, other than, like you said, propaganda, you know, it's also entertainment.
And by the way, that's my favorite word. I love saying propaganda for things. I was just love the word propaganda. Because that's what a lot of stuff is, propaganda.
Right, but
somebody made that up to get your attention.
But what
to push a certain narrative.
But what a lot of that stuff is too, because there's another side of it. These are also entertainers. So their job is to do this shit. And they get immersed in it. We just talked about people getting immersed into their roles. So a lot of these people, like, bro, a lot of these people, they do things with their lives for real to create content. They create content out of their own lives. We just calling it content now because we finally put a word on it and figured out how to monetize it. But people have been doing this forever, bro.
Word's been coming out like it
niggas like, bro, and that should be pissing me off. That's a whole different conversation.
Because I remember, Just 5-6 years ago, I was asking my nieces and nephews, why are you watching kids play with toys? Those were content creators. Those were little kids who were content creators. You know what I mean?
Those is little kids
When
whose
they-
parents. Those are little kids whose parents was content creators.
Yeah.
each his own.
Ryan
That's
toy
what it is.
review.
That's true,
Yeah.
yes, but
Baby,
it's the little
I'm
kid
finna buy
playing
you
with the
this
toy, you know?
and
They
Yeah.
chasing money
his
with
mom or his
different
dad
intentions.
Record it, and then they edit the video and they put some smooth transitions in it and put the baby noise behind it and do all. That's their parents doing
Yeah.
that.
But
You get what
I'm just saying, I'm just
That
saying,
I get what you mean.
they hit the kids first. The adults were just catching on to it more. Like that's what I'm just saying.
Nah, the
They
adults are
targeted
the
the
ones-
children first. It
The
was with the
adults,
kids.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it
start
was
with
with
the
the
I
adults,
kids.
mean,
though.
the,
The adults are the one
adults
that
ain't
put
gonna
it
pay
in place.
attention to that. We gonna
Yeah, they put it
gonna
in
look
place,
at it,
but-
and it's like
put it
it
in
better be
place.
something good for our kids to watch. But if it's like
A lot of people don't monitor that though.
they don't.
Nah, but
Like
we,
for example, with the Minecraft stuff, where some of the
Mm-hmm.
Minecraft were telling them to commit suicide.
There is a lot of stuff within the games that the kids play that is really
Yeah,
They be
ridiculous.
passionate,
Roblox,
though.
That's why
Roblox.
they be patching it. They be
Even
doing that. The
with
kids
the
be doing
cocoa
that.
melon and stuff, all
The
that
kids
was
be
like,
hacking them shits, bro. They got their own servers. They be playing. They turn Minecraft into Grand Theft Auto. Y'all ain't seen
Yeah.
that? Like,
Yeah,
the
I
kids,
seen that.
The kids are doing. The kids are learning how to code, bro. The kids
My
smart
kids
as hell.
ain't.
They know how to code, and they're creating patches. They're creating their own servers with that shit in it. What
Yeah.
I'm saying is, that shit crazy, bro. These kids
Like
smart as hell.
for example,
These kids
generation
smart
is
as hell,
different.
bro. They
my
different.
niece, she
generation
liked
different.
the little Sims game, so I did the little Sims game on the PC. Her Sims got edges. When do Sims have edges? Like she
fucking
imported the edges into the Sims game. How do you know how to do that? And you're 10 years old and you're 11 years
Oh,
old.
wow.
Yep.
How do you know how to do that?
Social
you know?
media.
Oh, I
That's
just
different.
Social media,
What?
YouTube, and Instagram.
And
I was
that's what
finna
she
say,
said.
you can learn a lot
And
of stuff
TikTok.
from
Don't
YouTube
forget about the
University.
TikTok. It's the
TikTok.
TikTok. That TikTok took over everything.
TikTok
They learned
University good,
everything
too.
off
Yep.
TikTok.
But you gotta think though, it's the same thing that we was doing except different. Like when we was growing up, like nigga, we was on MySpace. We
I
were
think they
coding.
get more exposure though.
I know, but what I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying. We were coding on MySpace. Like they didn't call it that. You get what I'm saying? We was just changing our backgrounds, nigga. You
Yeah,
get what
that's
I'm
true.
saying? But nigga, we were coding. Like, and nigga, if you had one letter off, your background wouldn't come up, nigga. And niggas will laugh at you. Nigga, your shit got an error message on it, ugly ass, nigga. You get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, and you gotta go and fix your code, nigga. Figure out why your shit ain't working. You gotta go fix your code.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? Now it's just evolved. Now we got AI. You get what I'm saying? And we got interactive
How do you guys feel
shit.
about that?
That needs to
that
be
is
stopped
scary. Now that is
immediately.
scary.
Artificial intelligence needs to be stopped
The-
immediately.
It's not necessarily the AI intelligence. I feel
It's
like
the
it's
people.
the fact that it's limitless. Like I feel like it's no parameters with the AI. Like you know,
The sky and the
they
limit with
had.
that
I
shit.
seen this
And
one
that's
news
scary.
story
It's what they can
where
do
she got
with
a
it.
phone call
Mm-hmm.
thinking it was her daughter, and somebody has her daughter, and
Her
it's somebody
face.
mimicking her daughter. It's someone mimicking her daughter. You know what I mean? That's scary. Anybody could get set up like that. Like if someone called me and I heard my
AI
mom's
is a
voice,
major threat.
I would genuinely think that it's my mom's voice, and I'm liable to do any and everything to get to my mom if I think she's in trouble.
I honestly say when it comes to that the AI, just using it on the chat, GP AI, that thing can tell you
Boy.
so many things that you just be surprised about.
Nigga, that
like,
shit'll help you with all type of shit.
So
That
it's
shit-
like
I had Chat GT, whatever it's called.
Chat GPT.
Yeah, I had that write my 2 weeks
That's
resignation
the new
letter.
Google.
that thing can go. That thing
Chat
can help
And when
you
I tell you my
everywhere.
resignation letter was bomb, it sounded very sincere. Okay.
Chat GPT is the new Google, gang.
Indeed,
That's the new Google.
100%.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
face recognition.
I don't know why it seems like I'm on the opposite side of the fence with everything y'all saying, gang, but I like the AI.
It's
Because I'm thinking
It's
about
nice.
I'm thinking about the things that we can do with it, bro. Think about the things that we can like, nigga.
I'm appreciative
It's
of it.
about, but we got to get better people up there.
That's
It's
what
not-
it is. It's not the
it's
technology.
not the AI. It's
the
that we have no
people-
It's the people that-
parameters.
it's the people
It's
that
the
have.
people
Yeah.
that
It's the
people
because
that
see,
use it.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, AI is still a man-made thing and it's still
It is.
controlled by man. And when you
Agreeable.
have the wrong men controlling it, that's when things could probably start getting tricky. But on the other hand, gang, like if niggas do what they supposed to do with AI, like if we can get the right people with the AI that know what they doing, that have good intentions, bro, I think that shit would like change the world, bro. For real.
It most
Facts.
definitely is. It already is changing the world. But however, how history has shown us
When
that
when
what
have
people
shit?
do with that type of power.
Yeah, when has shit not fallen in the wrong hands?
Exactly.
But
When
gang,
has it
but
not?
look,
It
but
always
designed
has.
like
It always
that.
But
does.
listen,
It's
but that's
designed
the
like
nature.
that.
That's the nature of the universe. Though.
It's always
That's the
gonna
nature
be
of the
that
universe,
one
bro.
nigga.
It's balance. There's
Until we
always,
change
listen,
things.
But there's always listen. If you looking at the nature, bro, and you looking at the universe, there's always a yin and a yang, bro. There's always balance. Where there's good, there's evil. That's in any whatever your ideology is. There's always a good and there's always an evil. So if we got the opportunity and we have the resources to do something great, all we need to do is focus on what we're doing. We can't focus. That's gonna be there regardless. Rather we do it this way or do it that way. It's gonna be good and it's gonna be evil. It's gonna be people on this side. It's gonna be people on that side. So all you can do is take these opportunities and these resources and put that shit to use.
But what if what they're doing affects you? Like, for example,
It's only gonna affect you if you let it.
Honestly,
It's only gonna affect you if you let it. And guess what? We got the same shit that they got. If they got AI, we got AI. You just said that you use ChatGPT. So if they got it, we got it. We just got to figure out how to use it. Yeah, they got some different.
I was gonna say they able to
Methods.
monitor.
I was gonna
it.
say,
They got different
what,
methods.
about,
They can
monitor
what
it
about
and
those
control it
phone
better than we
calls
can.
though? Like hypothetically, let's say you get a phone call and you're thinking it's your child, and she's like, "Hey, like somebody has me, yada yada yada."
Well, you know what
you
that
don't think
tells
that's
me?
dangerous?
A
That-
simple
yeah, that's
picture-
dangerous, but
a
that
simple
tells
picture
me-
on your Instagram is already
Listen.
given to that.
Yes, that's dangerous. But what that tells me as a parent, as somebody that's a protector and a provider for my child, that means I need to step my shit up. That means I need to get my defense mechanisms in place. And that might be using the same technology that they using. You get what I'm saying? You know, like you can't like that's like in the streets, bro. Like niggas running around with switches. Niggas, I'm scared of switches and shit. Well, guess what, gang? They got them. So what you gonna do, nigga? Because you like what you gonna do? Like that's why that shit's such an epidemic, and that's why that mentality is what it is. It's like, bro, they got to switch. I can't get caught by them, and I'm trying to pow, and they, nigga, I'm finna right back, nigga. Like you get what I'm saying? Like that's just the nature of. That's nature.
Thanks.
I do see.
All
what you
right,
mean.
all right. Shit. In conclusion, how y'all feel about Ja Morant dropping 34 points when he his first game back?
The boy is a problem, man.
Hold on. About that one.
The boy is a problem, man.
John Morant
I
was
can't
a
get too
monster
much into
before he
sports.
left.
And he a monster when
Yeah.
he came back.
He was over there, toting,
He had 8 months.
showing
He
his
young.
guns and-
He was on some
He had
young
8
nigga
months.
shit.
yeah, he got put out,
He was on some young nigga
and he
shit.
came back with a vengeance.
And he no, hold on. Let's put the timeline together.
He had 8
He
months.
was on some goofy young nigga shit.
Mm-hmm.
They said, don't do that again. Slapped him on the wrist. He got on some more young nigga shit.
His
And
hair
then
was-
that's when they had to, like, all right, we gonna have to do something this time.
Put you in timeout.
We got to put you in
Yeah.
timeout.
His head got too
He
big.
did his 25 games. He came back, 34 points, dropped the game winner. You get what I'm saying? Like he showed out, bro. Shout out Ja Morant, man. I really hope that like he really learned. He come from one of them families. Like he come from a rowdy family. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what that's like. Like nigga, when you come from that type of family, nigga,
I
and
thought
y'all
he came
like
from
that.
a good family.
Nah, they rowdy. His people became successful.
Okay.
His people became successful in their own rights, in their own regards. I'm not saying like he grew up like no silver spoon. Like they became successful in their own regards. He did grow up in a middle class family. I'm not saying he from the projects or no shit like that. But he come from one of them families. When you come from one of them families, it is what it is. Like you
Once
know what
you
I'm
see
saying.
it enough,
We
you kinda
known,
just-
yeah, we known in it. We known in our city. We got a big ass family. Everybody know who we is. We related to everybody. Like we them. You get what I'm saying? And I just so happen to make it to the NBA.
Yeah.
So I understand the mindset, and he is young as hell. I just hope like we don't see no more incidents. Like he showed that he in the game. His mind is there. He focused. He's scoring. He's assisting. He's doing what he's supposed to do. I just don't want to see him fall off again. That's all I can
because
say.
I always thought he was one of those type of people where it's like you come from a good family, you are silver spoon, and you want to be a gangbanger for what?
They are good people,
you're
but they wild
tarnishing,
though.
you know what you do for what.
His dad was about to fight Shannon Sharp like on some courtside shit, like at the game one time. Like
I
on
remember
some,
that. That was
yeah.
crazy.
Them
I do
niggas was
remember
like
that.
they rowdy, like they might be good people, but like nigga, they from where they from, like
Yeah,
you
they
know what I'm
rowdy,
saying?
yeah.
So they a little rowdy.
Yeah.
It was gonna get handled the way
Cause I was like,
They
It was
the
gonna
first
get
time I
handled
was like,
the way
it's a
was
gonna get
mistake.
handled.
Yeah, the first time I was like, it's a mistake.
You said
Yeah.
somebody
The
was
second
finna
time
fight
I
on
was like, what
courtside.
are you doing? Like for what?
Yeah,
what
he
are
was
you
on
doing?
some young
like,
guy. He was on
you
some
know?
young nigga shit. He was on some
Yeah.
young nigga shit, man. I just really hope
Like
he learned his lesson.
Sha'Carri
Man.
Richardson. I was defending her. My mom passed. I'm smoking some weed too. I don't care if I got an Olympic race to
Yeah.
run. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Shout out to Sha'Carri.
Yeah, she came
She's
back.
an inspiration.
She did her big one. Like, so that's why I feel like when it comes to prejudgment,
She run track. The black girl run track. Yeah.
Yeah.
to the Olympics, you're not gonna get there.
Yeah. I just wish she would have. I wish she would have like.
She is fast.
I wish she
Yeah.
would have stayed on top of it. She hasn't been having the best performance lately, but I just wish she would have stayed like more on top.
she won
of it.
her awards.
Yeah, shout out to her. I'm not taking
Yeah,
nothing away.
she
I
won
just
her
know
awards.
I just feel like she just didn't work to her full potential. And I'm not taking anything away from her. I just feel
Yeah.
like you know, when it's
I
one
just-
of them like
I just think, like,
damn.
I just think when it comes to us, I feel like
More of her would've
we're
been
so
better.
quick because I feel like we know how hard it is to get success, especially specifically for us. When someone does something dumb, I feel like we're the hardest on each other. You know what I mean? Because it's like I know
We
I
gotta
know-
be, though.
Yeah, it's like I know what you did. I know what you come from. So I feel like sometimes in those. Like, I feel like that's an opportunity for us to show more support and more
But
love.
I think-
because when she winning, we don't shut up, and when she losing, we don't shut up either. So it's like,
But
dang,
this my
like,
thing.
you know,
This my
same
thing.
thing for John Morant.
If we don't hold each other accountable and say, "Hey, nigga, you fucking up," then the only thing that we gonna see is these news stories. The only thing we
Yeah.
gonna see
Yeah,
is
that's
what they
true.
putting on Fox, is what they putting on CNN, is what they putting on
That's
CBS.
real. Yeah.
So like we have to hold each other accountable.
That is
Because if
true.
not, they just gonna drag you and then you just gonna be look at you.
Yeah.
It's like nah,
Because I was
we
like, I
have to
never
hold
tore
each
her
other
down.
accountable.
I was
Everybody
like,
need to
she
No,
take
made
but
a
accountability
mistake.
as
Now,
themselves
see-
It
for
is what it
themselves,
is.
too.
She
I
made a
do think-
mistake.
but
It was
see-
smoking a little bit of weed. Like,
I do
come on
think,
now.
but see, I do think that we get a little lost in that, where it's like, oh, it's just a little. When it's like, nah, it's more than that, and that's what we have to hold each other accountable at.
Yeah.
That's what we have to be like. Listen, you saying, oh, it's just a little, is the issue. You get what I'm saying? Like, if we gonna be playing in these spaces, if we gonna be trying to get to these places and reach these heights that we trying to reach, we got to do it a certain way. We can't be looking crazy. And we got to be able to tell each other that, and we got to be able to accept that. Ain't nobody perfect.
But I feel like you're gonna tell me that none of those other athletes that run track, you're gonna tell me none of them smoked weed? They just
Yeah,
didn't get
I
caught.
can give you.
They just didn't.
I can tell you, Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps, yeah,
he's a
he
white man,
smokes weed exactly.
and he got
All
stripped of
of
all
them
his
smoke
medals.
weed.
It's not gonna matter.
And Michael Phelps got stripped of all his medals. Michael Phelps didn't have
Pat
no
the mic,
hero
pat the
story.
mic.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, Michael Phelps. That was the whole thing when it came out that he was smoking weed. That was the whole issue, was that they stripped him of his medals. Like, it don't just
I don't
happen
remember-
to black people.
I don't remember that.
When we dealing with these corporations, it's not about your race. It's a number, nigga. You is a number, and you gotta fit into this algorithm. And when you start fucking this algorithm up, we gotta get rid of you. It don't matter if you white or black.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Epstein, that list about to drop January 6th.
Oh, whoa.
150
I
names.
seen
Whoa,
that.
whoa.
150 names.
Because you know they
It don't matter. if
they
you
dropped
white or black.
they dropped the list at the
Hey.
beginning, but they said that list was fake.
No. They
They said
dropped
that list was fake.
They dropped the list in the beginning. They tried to drop the list in the beginning.
'Cause Lil
and the
Wayne
judge,
was on there.
Listen. They tried to drop the list in the beginning. The judge blocked it, said we can't use it. What happened the other day is the Supreme Court judge that's over that case now said, no, we finna unseal that. January 6th, they dropping the names. The Supreme Court is dropping the names. Nigga, 150 names. High power names.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what
'Cause
I'm.
that's why it's
wait. That's not good. That's not good.
That's what I'm trying to. Now you
That's
get
not
where I'm
good.
going. Like, it don't matter
You just
your
got
race.
real.
It don't matter your race. Like, nigga,
It
this
just
shit
got
this
real.
shit for everybody.
Unity is what we need
This
right
shit
now
for
on the real.
everybody.
'Cause that,
And that's why in times like this, bro, you have to have that positive mindset. You have to take these resources and these opportunities that they presenting, nigga, and you got to make the best of it, because shit about to get real ugly.
real ugly.
But I feel like
ain't
the
even
first
wanna
thing
go
we have
there.
to do is number one, protect our children,
Exactly.
protect the youth.
That's gonna
because
have to
that's
happen
what
really
they're getting
quick
first.
though.
The sex trafficking, all that type of stuff. It's not people snatching up your kids. No, it happens in the most obvious places. Like,
And
you know
guess
what? I mean?
what? How can they not track it
Exactly.
when the cameras are everywhere?
they
can
even-
track
Exactly.
everything.
You know exactly where they are.
Listen, they even convoluting that.
CPS
Look,
is a part of trafficking.
what this is,
CPS,
the
I don't care what nobody
conspiracy
say.
pie, y'all finna get me started because they even
hell
convoluting
nah.
that. Because guess what, nigga, you know what it used to be called back in the day? Pimping and pandering. That's what it used to be called. Now they done mixed it up with sex trafficking, human trafficking. So now you don't even know if this was a prostitution thing or if this was you don't even know. It's all the same thing now. They done convoluted it even more.
The spas that was in foot.
That's what I'm
somewhere
saying.
in
You-
Atlanta. that
You worried
literally
about
a whole
Young
bunch of
Thug,
human
but
trafficking.
it's all these women and children gone
on,
missing.
man.
But you worried about Young Thug.
Hey,
Right.
Be for real.
now I just
Be
gotta
for
say this.
real.
As a young person growing up, I walked into many gas stations. How many of y'all actually seen them little papers that used to have at least about like 20 or 30
Missing
kids
kids and
missing?
shit.
Facts, yeah.
Ain't nobody said nothing about nobody ever
don't post them
finding
shits
them,
no more.
nothing.
They don't even post them no more.
I was gonna
Nothing
say
like
that I ain't
that.
seen them in so long.
But
remember
we
they
gotta
used to be
fair,
on the
though.
milk cartons.
We gotta be fair though. We got social media now. We
Yeah,
gotta be
social
fair.
media
We got
definitely
social
let you
media
know.
now because they
Them
still
Amber
post them on
Alerts,
social media.
The Amber Alerts pop up, but
and
you know
Walmart.
there's way more
They still do
going
post
up.
them up
They
at
still post them on
Walmart.
Walmart,
They do
so we
still
gotta
post
be
them
fair
at
with that.
Walmart.
Like,
Amber Alerts is what people think we about to jump to. Like,
but man, the Amber Alerts be some bullshit sometimes too because the Amber Alert might just be, man, I didn't bring my jit home on time when I was supposed to bring my jit
some
home.
domestic
So
shit.
she
Yeah.
called
Exactly.
and said that, and now it's an Amber Alert. And
Something
me and my
that they
jit at
want us to know.
McDonald's.
Something that they want us
Me
to
and my
know.
jit eating McDonald's. It's an Amber Alert going off. God damn, you get what I'm saying? Like,
every person on the face of the planet to get up and go find that child. Like, oh, I'm in Georgia. This child in Florida.
they be having the
Just got
tag
picked
number.
up. Everybody
Yeah.
jump in your
The
car.
vehicle
They
and
be having the
everything.
tag number, the vehicle, all
It's like
that.
how you give us this information. Y'all should be able to find
Y'all
it.
should be able to find this motherfucker. Yeah.
Now that you say it, no, that is the truth because it's like if you giving me this information, what you doing and where you at?
That's what I'm saying. They done convoluted all this shit, bro. All this shit is just like all bullshit. It's all mumbo jumbo now.
You done said the
Like, where you
conspiracy.
at?
You jumped
it's
to
all,
Disney. You
It's
wanna
all
jump
mumbo
Disney?
jumbo now.
People who are wanted,
They get found.
Yeah.
They get found.
Like those 3 dudes that
Drug
were inmates here in
dealers.
Georgia.
They got their
They got
ass
found
found.
in 2
Drug
weeks.
dealers,
Facts.
pop
In
up
2 weeks.
shops.
Them niggas had
Man,
enough time to
come
go eat a
on.
cheeseburger. They were back in
2
jail.
weeks. However, I do feel like they was slow. Cause how are you on the run and you stay
And
in
they
the same
stupid ass was
state?
still in jail. One of them niggas got caught
You in
in
the state.
Atlanta. That nigga was in Buckhead. One
Yes.
of
What
the
are you
niggas,
doing?
bro, one
One
of
was
the
in
niggas went
Fulton County in
Yeah,
Stone Mountain or some
at
shit.
a trap house. They
no.
found him in there with bad. That nigga thought he was finna get the trap back rolling. I'm like, bro, these niggas dumb as hell.
He
bro.
said, hey man, I'm gonna stay here.
Like,
Yeah.
Kick
Like-
down the door. You thought you was good.
Yeah, like bro,
What
bro,
are you
about to
doing?
bro about to get the trap back.
if I go on the run, baby, when
I'm
I
outta
tell
here.
you, I would have been in Canada.
Man, I'm out of here.
I would have been in Canada because guess what?
I got
you know
a
when
new
you
ID.
you know when
Me
you
going
escape
to
to
the
Canada, all
island.
is forgiven, right?
Me going to the
I know that.
islands.
Yeah. So
know that.
a lot of people who are like child crimes, believe it or not, a lot of people who commit child crimes escape to Canada because their record gets expunged.
Oh no, I ain't know nothing about that. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Bring all them
I
motherfuckers
ain't know
back
nothing
to the
about that.
states and let them do
Yeah.
their real time.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't
so
know nothing about that. That's
if
crazy.
you commit a crime and you make it to Canada, unfortunately, with
That's
your
crazy.
with your dirty butt, you're good.
That's crazy. I ain't know nothing about that. That's different.
Yep.
The more you know.
That's
Get
different.
to Canada.
But
That's why they say Canada may seem peaceful, but they say Canada is most likely more racist than the United States.
I'm on.
They say things happen in Canada too, like you know what I mean?
I don't know.
I believe it.
I ain't never been.
As a safe place because
Yeah.
way back when it was the area to go to escape.
Yeah.
You know, you could have freedom over there.
So you thought. You know when those
Back then,
people
yeah, but now it's like
you know when people are like very sweet and like in the scary movies when they be all jolly, oh, you're running from something, come in here. We have
Tight shit. And they gonna chop
we
your
have
ass
food.
up.
Yeah, we have food, we have blankets and
Your ass on the menu,
they
nigga.
just dug they just
Like, what's
dug
for dinner, nigga? Your ass, nigga.
Exactly.
Ah,
They just
shit.
dug up all those Native American children at those schools that they used to have back then. They
Oh,
just
nah,
dug
I
all
don't
those
know nothing
children
about
up.
that. That's
yeah,
crazy.
in
I don't know nothing
Canada.
about that.
All those Native American children, they used to send them to basically it's kind of like a school that kind of like westernized you. You know, it's like a boarding school type of thing. It's a specific word for it, but I can't think of it right now. Yeah, the type of school it is. But they just dug up all of those children like
That shit
graves.
sound like a cult.
They do.
All that stuff was.
I mean,
I ain't gonna. Well, I know you was finna say what you was finna say.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let's be some positivity in the air, you know what I'm saying? I want to
This
hear
is a conspiracy podcast.
Nah,
man.
facts.
Okay, so you said-
But
I could give
but-
you some
So
positivity
you
in
said
this
positivity.
I can give you some
anyway,
positivity.
one mic. Let me finish.
Name 3 places that you want to go next year.
Wait. Go ahead. Let him finish first, and then we'll get to that. Go ahead, say what you was gonna say, bro. You've been trying to get it out. Go ahead.
Nah, facts. I mean, I wanted to know everybody's New Year's resolutions. You know
Ooh,
what I'm saying?
that's a
And I
good
was
one.
gonna conclude with that. You
That's
know
a
what
good
I'm
one.
Everybody in the room or everybody on the podcast?
You
Everybody ain't know-
you could do it
I
too.
mean, yeah.
You're a part of it.
Yeah,
One
you
band, one sound.
However
One
you feel,
band,
you
one
know, if you
sound.
want to be on the
One
mic,
band,
if
one
not,
sound.
bro.
No, I mean, I can't.
So you can go first.
Exactly. Something to talk about.
You can go first.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are your New Year's resolutions, and are you gonna stick beside them?
I'll take the mic.
You gotta stick beside them though,
Oh, of course. No.
because they say New Year's resolution only lasts 15 days. in a
Yeah,
year.
no, it's cool.
Damn.
My little brother Daniel is the one on the mic right now. Y'all can't see my face, but it's cool. And he's been helping me out
That's
for the
good.
past year and a half.
I like that.
Held me down
Okay.
when I had nothing because I went to stay with somebody who I thought was going to have my back. And he kind of failed me, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Daniel held me down. And my New Year's resolution is to give him back all he gave me and get my own spot for me, my lady, and my child.
Let's go, Daniel. Give people their flowers when they here.
Bro, hold on.
Daniel, but his
That
house
was some-
is
that
the
was-
truth.
That was
you know?
some sweet stuff.
I've been there for a minute, and he's held me down. He done. We get into it like every 3-4 months. We yell at each other. We brothers.
That's some brother shit,
We
man.
brothers.
That
That's
ain't
what-
nothing.
And mind you, I'm the older brother. So
Oh, I
when the
was-
young one has to tell me, "Hey, Cal, you know you messing up," I'm like, I'm messing up then.
I was gonna say, how does that feel being a younger brother and
Telling me I'm
receiving that from
messing
it?
up.
You know
I'm
what I'm
like,
saying?
bro, no.
You know what I'm saying? I know that feel good. You know what I'm saying?
He sure
Cause I'm the younger brother too,
love
bro.
that.
So
I
you
I
love
know,
share
that.
my tears happily because
I
I'm a
love
man.
that.
You know, I share my tears
Oh, yeah, for
happily.
sure, for sure.
So it's like it almost did bring me to a tear, and I definitely
boy,
respect
I'm
it.
like, hold on.
I
For real,
appreciate.
Like, we was
I
on some deep
appreciate
stuff.
it.
Like, I wasn't
No,
expecting
facts.
you to say all that.
Resolutions
Yeah.
are supposed to be definitely meaningful and deep, and I definitely understand it. And of course, I'm a family man to the end of my days. I'll take care of anybody. I've taken care of many within my house and the father the house that my father had left to me and my brother just when he went to go stay with when he went to go buy some more houses with him and his wife. So it's like, it wasn't a problem of helping, but I'm glad that, he sees that I am here for him through any of our things, of course, because we are brothers, and I'm glad that he is going to do better for himself because that's all I want for him, and that's what I want for everybody. Everybody got to do better for themselves at some point and actually take accountability for their actions, and understand that, push forward with actual meaning to do better for themselves.
Facts.
Everything ain't free, bro.
No, hell no, it's
You
not.
got 2 kids. I got 1.
Facts.
I want to make sure. And granted, my nephew, he came up to me the other night, grabbed my leg, said, "Pick me up." I was like, first time, period, he did that. I was like, damn, oh my God, he picked me up. He said, pick him up.
What's
Had him
up?
about
Yeah.
2 hours before they came and got him.
And that's the
Yeah.
best thing. You may feel like, it's an unfortunate circumstance for you, but when it comes to the children, that's going to be like a core memory of theirs. Man, I remember when we was this age, I used to live with my cousin, man. We used to have so much fun.
Mhm.
So
they
y'all
gonna take that shit
children,
with
yeah,
them
y'all
forever.
children will forever be grateful for that experience. Although you may feel like it's unfortunate, it really is, you know what I mean, something to be grateful for, And then for y'all too to have that experience as brothers. Like
It's an
I
adventure
miss
forever.
living with my siblings sometimes in this
Pops
adult
and Unc.
age. Yeah.
I enjoy
like pops
family
and
time.
aunts.
Unc and
Like for
I
real.
don't view it as a problem. I just want him to have his own.
Yeah.
He worked towards it. He's helped so many people.
Star, this
Friends,
a genuine dude is an understatement.
Like they just come in and be like, hey, can you help me? They be like, I got you, bro. Don't even worry about it.
I feed everybody
I'm not that
love and peace.
Okay.
I'm the one who be like,
And
And
let's shout out
kiss
to him
me.
because it's like he even brought food for the podcast. So he
Bruh.
really
No, I ain't
does.
gonna lie.
He's like, he feeds people. He feeds people. He
Solid.
brought us food, y'all.
Solid.
He
Yeah,
fed
no,
us,
no, no.
y'all.
Shouts out to Chef Daniel.
He fed us.
let me
We're
shout
not
that
calling
out.
him a chef just to call him a chef.
Let me shout that out real
Yeah.
quick, cause nah, Chef Daniel really pulled up with plates, y'all.
Plates.
With some different shit.
Plates.
Oh, what was it, bro? Some-
Fajita macaroni.
what
Fajita macaroni.
Yo, that's so
fajita
different,
macaroni
bro.
and cheese.
Okay.
Okay.
It was some Oriental teriyaki beef.
I can't even pronounce that.
You know, I'm telling you,
Bro,
I mix some stuff with this.
Man.
together, and I did some soul cabbage.
And he been watching us from day one, supporting. You know
Oh,
what I'm
God.
saying in the DM, like bro,
Yeah.
Bro
keep
came,
going,
bro
you know
came
what I'm
right
saying?
in.
Like,
This is my first time meet. Bro came right in and said, "Boy, hey, I fuck with you, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, so this a real nigga, bro. Pulled up with plates and now, bro, like I fuck with
He
you.
fed us, y'all.
Yeah, he fed us. For
You gotta
sure.
have
Like we
homage,
put up at
yeah.
grandma's house or something. Like
yeah,
he fed
type
us.
shit for
Hey, I'm
sure.
glad you say that, cause I'll be like, I cook better than my grandma. I'm not anybody, but you know, I cook like somebody.
I was gonna say,
My mama, you know,
You didn't cook.
nigga do
you
not
don't
cook like
better
his
than my
age.
grandma. You don't cook better than my grandma, but
Fact.
the efforts,
Shots at
the
Granny.
efforts that
Shots
you
at
made,
Granny.
the
Shots
efforts
at
that you
Granny.
Part
made,
two.
it came
Hey.
from love.
Even my
like
granny.
my
Shots
But you
at
don't
company,
cook
Granny
better
is
than my
crazy.
grandma.
my company soon coming up. It's gonna be selling plates, so I'm telling you, it's gonna be y'all gonna see a lot of it soon.
I don't
Man,
know.
you know we gonna
I
be
don't know.
supporting it, man. You know we pulling up. You get what I'm saying? We pulling up. We doing the live Lavish Eats podcast
sir.
at the restaurant, nigga.
Yes, sir.
Nigga, wherever you at, nigga, if it's place, nigga, we doing the Lavish Eats podcast there, nigga. We there.
I'm
My
gonna
mama.
bring it here. Y'all can come to me. I'm telling you, that's something I'm gonna bring a showing. so
However we
everybody
I just
got-
got-
however we
thought
got
of
it. We
a.
gonna set it
I
up.
just thought of an amazing
gonna set it up, bro.
idea. Like
I'm here
a
for it.
collaboration. You guys are Lavish Eats. So every episode, why aren't you guys eating something lavishly?
Answer that, A-Rod.
So, for example, Chef Daniel, the food that he brought today, we could have been eating that on camera. We could have been doing all of that.
Answer that,
It's-
A-Rod.
you know what I mean?
Hey, once
It-
he
it's
ate,
lavish
he was
eats.
really
Hey,
enjoying
I'm
it.
only saying
I'm
that.
here, you know what I
He was
mean?
I'm
enjoying
only
the
look.
food,
Hey,
but
listen,
It's
listen.
lavish eats, so of course they're gonna have me on
Listen,
there, okay?
listen,
you know, of
listen.
course we're gonna have me on here.
I'm only saying that
but
because I'm only
fajita mac and cheese,
listen.
maybe.
I'm only saying that because I've asked him that same exact question before. I think that's a great
Lavish
idea.
eats. That's an
It is.
amazing idea.
I think that's a great idea.
That's an amazing idea.
coming soon. Coming soon.
Coming
Yes,
soon.
that's
Coming soon.
Hold
It's in
on.
the works.
And
It's
every
in the
time,
works.
and when you do debut, you have to shout me out because I really pushed y'all. You know what I mean? Come on now, like Ave.
We
Women's
got you.
intuition
You hear
helps
me?
a
All right,
man
one
go a
mic,
long way.
one-
Women's intuition. Y'all may build a house, but we make a house at
Yo,
home.
a woman's
Stay
word,
with me now.
a
Stay
woman's
with
word
me now.
can build
A
the
man who finds a wife
one mic.
finds a what?
All right,
Finds a good
all right,
thing,
so-
okay,
Order
stay
the
with
pot.
me now.
When I
Stay
first
with me now.
Order in the pot. Order in the pot. Order in the pot.
when I first came up when I first came up with this concept, when I first named my podcast, it was supposed to be just like how you said. But I started to run into creative issues. It was a lot of guests like, what if I don't want to be on camera eating? What if blase
Then you
blase?
just want to be on camera.
I'm not on camera.
Then you just
Thank
want to be on camera. When you
Okay,
have a
okay,
creative
okay.
vision, everybody's not going to fit that vision because that vision is not for
Okay, now-
everybody.
okay.
That's why you have targeted audience, okay?
No, correct.
Stay with me now.
Correct. And
I
now
love saying that. Stay with me now.
and now it was and the Lavish Eats podcast is gonna be that later on for sure.
We getting there.
But you know what I'm saying?
We working on it.
But at the same time, is I almost wanted to change the name, but it's just like, nah, I'm
hell nah.
No.
Right,
Hell
Because,
no.
Let
because
me
I'm
finish.
gonna
Let
be
me cook. Let him cook.
Let him cook. All right. Yeah, let him cook.
God damn.
Lavish
But
Eats.
anyway,
Let him cook.
so
he cooking some lavish
I
shit.
almost wanted to change the name, but I was just like, you know what? It works out both ways. You know what I'm saying? Because the lavish will always eat. You know what I'm saying? So either we speaking on, you know,
That
just
nigga getting deep with that shit.
food for thought and stuff like that. So like, but the origin, it definitely, well, how I envisioned it was, we was always supposed to be eating good food every episode. You know what
We
I'm saying?
getting there.
I
we
remember
getting
that
there. We
conversation.
getting there.
So it's
We getting
gonna like yes, and it will be there, but
Nigga, we lit, nigga. We lit in the meantime.
Yeah,
You talking about-
yeah.
we lit in the meantime.
So trust
We
me,
lit in the
trust me.
meantime.
Like we definitely all should have been eating here. You know what I'm saying?
He enjoyed that plate though.
Yeah, cause like you said, what the food
I seen
for
that
thigh?
shit. I couldn't even
Look,
help myself. You know what I'm
That
saying?
boy ready to take a nap right now. Look, look.
My energy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm you know what I'm saying?
That fool,
That's why,
man.
you know, that's what we got concluded. But
Shout out to the fajita mac and cheese, man.
that shit was good as hell.
The fajita mac and cheese.
I am honored to be on the show as well. Brought the place to the show. So the wonderful host. Are you a host or
Am I
you
a
a
host?
guest? Are you a guest?
I'm a
Yes,
guest,
yes.
but
Okay,
I'll
I'm a
be
guest
a host.
as well. So
I leave on the
Yes.
26th, but for
we
today I'm the
awesome.
host.
Where you live
we
at?
awesome.
I'm going back to Chicago, y'all.
Chi-town in the
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm moving back to
Yeah.
Chicago.
Shout out to Chicago.
Yes, but I
Yeah.
will be visiting y'all soon. Y'all
Where
can
you
get
moved
rid
to?
of me
You
next.
where you moved
Y'all
to
can
the
get
low
rid of me
end? You
next.
moved to the low end?
No, I'm actually
Oh.
moving to the suburbs.
Oh, okay. You going out west?
rocking
Okay,
the
we're going out.
suburbs.
We're going out south.
Oh, okay. You
Okay.
like-
Not to
We're
the
going down
lows.
south,
Not to the
all right?
lows.
But just not to that south.
Yeah,
Not to that south.
you know what I mean.
Not to Inglewood.
Further south.
Okay, I got
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Further
I got you.
south. Have you
Shout out
guys?
to Chicago.
Have y'all ever heard of like Bourbonnais, Kankakee? Have you ever heard of Kankakee?
I heard of
Kankakee, yeah.
Kankakee.
Shout
but
out Duty
because
Low.
it- 'cause
Okay.
Shout out that bald head nigga.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, shout out that bald head ass nigga Duty Low, man. Yeah, shout
Well,
out Kankakee.
that's where we're going. Okay. It's
Okay,
not,
okay,
yeah.
shout out Kankakee.
But it's
I know
like,
about
yeah.
Kankakee because King Von.
That's Duty Low.
Yeah.
The connection with Duty Low.
OTF.
Yeah,
He's a
okay.
part of OTF.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chief Whoop.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out Chief
So like
Whoop.
all those different colored dreads
Yeah.
when we used to dye 'em, King Von started that.
In Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
In Chicago.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, we were doing that
man.
a
You know,
lot,
I feel like this. You know, this episode. I feel like we could talk forever, but man,
We did a lot. It's a
But
was interesting.
Ave,
This
you
was-
about to leave. You about to
I'm finna
leave.
go,
and
y'all.
let me know your New Year's resolution. You about to go.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I forgot
yeah,
about
we
that.
didn't
I
get to
forgot
that.
about that.
Come on,
okay,
Ave,
okay.
come on now.
My New Year's resolution. Number one, I say read more books. You know, because
like that.
I definitely don't want to be a 9-to-5er till I'm 40 years old. Like,
No.
whew, you mean to retire when my back still hurt? No, baby. So we're gonna work on that. I would say just get into the gym, be fit. I feel like I definitely believe in body positivity. No matter what size you are, how many pounds you weigh, I do still feel like you need to be in shape, whatever that shape looks like to you. So definitely eat better, work out, all that good stuff. And then number three, I'm almost fluent in Spanish, so I want to become like completely fluent in Spanish.
Dímelo.
Okay. Oh, mucho gusto, señor. Un día.
Okay,
Yo quiero
Ave.
ser una médica porque...
Simón. Mucho bueno, mami.
Okay.
Gracias.
Well,
Mucho
look at
bueno.
him.
Okay. Me gusta.
Yeah. That man said me gusta.
That nigga said me gusta. Me
almost.
gustó.
Oh shit.
Me gustó.
Un
Me gusto.
hombre, una mujer.
Masculine.
Un hombre.
¿Tú hablas
Okay.
español?
Un poquito.
Pequito.
Un poco.
Mentiroso.
¿Aprendo?
Okay. He said un poco.
Okay, I got you. Look, he like, nigga, what?
I know a little bit, not too much.
But I also want to like pick up French a little bit. One of my middle names is French. It's
Go ahead,
Martinique.
tu je
Martinique, you know,
m'appelle.
that's a French island. But I wanted to pick up French, but it just doesn't French with me well. Okay, it just.
You gotta just go over there and just live there for like 3 months.
what
I
I
have a
said.
good accent, but no, you know,
So you appropriating.
no, not that at all. I feel like I can say the little words that I do know. Je suis. That sound like them, don't it? Jamais. Jamais. Blanc.
Amwe.
Avoir. Je
But
suis.
chill.
Avoir. Je suis. I feel like that sounds cool enough.
Bonsoir.
That man talking about bonsoir. Aaron, you supposed to be the real one who speak French. What happened?
I know. Well, Haitians speak broken down French, but unfortunately, I can't
I
speak
thought-
fluent French. I don't speak fluent Creole.
Creole, yeah.
Is that all right?
Je
New
suis.
Year's resolution.
We
I would like.
New
to-
Year's
I
never.
would like.
Yeah.
But that's if you know a lot of people be like, "What do you regret?" And I'll be, "I don't regret shit." Like I regret not knowing how to speak Creole, even though it's not really my fault. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
But,
gonna
know,
work on that for
yeah,
Aaron to speak
yeah.
on that.
It's always your fault, gang.
You know? Ooh,
Yeah,
that could
yeah.
give you a little bit of Riz.
Cause I could, you know what I'm saying?
That's what they call it now, right? Riz.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean,
He can
I just love my
My
people and
name
I love my
Aaron.
culture. So it's just like it's, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know,
Just sweet
like my
Aaron.
partner tried to tell me something in Creole today, and I couldn't. You know, I was just like, I had an idea what he was talking about, but I wasn't sure. So you know,
So is that your New Year's resolution to like really
Yeah.
immerse yourself into your language?
yeah. On top of a lot of other things, you know what I'm saying?
Like what?
Shit, continue reading books. This year I've been reading books, so I like how Aves was like to get into reading. But yeah, I read a chapter or something a week.
I finished Atomic Habits.
Focus on my little business. Continue focusing on this booming ass podcast that me and my brother got. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to that.
Keeping it. Shouts out to It's the Chill Spot
Big shout outs to Chill Spot.
for sure, man. And yeah, bro, keeping this, you know, this brotherhood, this bond, this friendship, keeping this shit going. You know, cause we moving mountains with this shit. So yeah, but other than that, y'all, I don't want to keep y'all all night, but this was the Lavish East podcast where we can talk about anything, but we love to talk about how we get to a bag. And you know, I keep my co-host with me.
B rats in this thing, man. Hey, this has been a very interesting episode, and I'm loving it, gang. I ain't gonna lie, I'm loving it. The
Same,
conversation
bro.
was amazing. We really got into some shit that I don't even really talk about with other people. Like the shit that we were just talking about, bro, be the shit that I be in here like when I can't sleep. It's 3 a.m. and I'm just in this motherfucker.
The real
Digging
can
down
only
the
talk
rabbit
about
hole.
that.
Oh,
You
that
get what I'm
shit,
saying?
Yeah,
real
thinking
can
about
only
that
talk
type
about
of stuff.
that.
And we could have kept going, bro. This shit could have
Yeah,
been.
nah, we coulda-
This
I
shit
can
could
go
have been
for
like
hours.
hours.
I'ma be
I know
honest.
too much about
I just
it.
seen what time it was. I didn't even know it was that time.
Yeah, you
I
know.
don't even know what time it is
It
right
feel
now.
like
We
we
not
just
gonna say
started.
it. We not gonna say what time it is on the
Yeah.
air. You get what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Of
But
course not.
But
It feels like we just
this,
started.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I feel like this just started. As far as my New Year's resolutions, my New Year's resolution is the same thing that I feel every day when I wake up, and that's to be a better father than I was yesterday. You know, my son got a hell of a father, and everything that I do in my life is for him. Everything.
Respect.
So, you know, I just wake up every day and I just want to be better than I was yesterday. Whether that's, you know, physically, spiritually, emotionally, however it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it is, I just wake up and I want to do something better than I did yesterday. So that's my New Year's resolution. That's my everyday resolution for sure.
All right, here I go. I guess with mine. You good with yours, brother?
Yeah, man. We on to you, man.
All right.
Last but not least,
Chef
we
Dan,
say the
here
best
I
for
am.
last,
I'm
man.
telling
Chef
you.
Daniel.
I appreciate the love a lot. I'm telling you.
Chef Daniel.
Definitely appreciate for my brother coming over here. Shout out to my brother Callan for coming out here, and thank you for having me on the show. My
Yes,
New
sir,
Year's
man.
resolution. Once again, my name is Chef Daniel. There we go.
But
Um,
very white.
Even though it's very far away, it's a few months away. I know of course y'all got the New Year's January, got mine. It's over there in March when the flowers start blooming and everything. But oh yeah,
That's
Thank you.
another conversation.
yeah, it is another
That's another
conversation for later.
conversation.
But when New Year's does come, I plan to open more businesses plan to open my first few businesses because I am in school and I do work, so I am putting together things so where I will be actually getting out there more with actual business such as art and cooking, and working on being a better dad, of course, because you know fatherhood is everything. Fatherhood is everything. Working. Shout out to my kids, Coda and Lilu, those wonderful, wonderful, wonderful divine beings that I've created, that me and my wife have created. Shout out to my love, Kaylin, because she is definitely an amazing woman and has. I will shout you out. But yes, love to the family, and I will. New Year's resolution, as I said, start my first few businesses and to become a better father and to do right by my wife. You know,
sir.
build.
Man, that's commendable, man. This is a prime example that black men don't cheat.
Black men do not cheat. Amen.
I build
Brother
with my
Brandon.
wife. I'm telling you, me and her. I'm like, it's you know what? That's what's grown further conversation. In the
We gonna
future,
keep
but
that for part 2. Hey, Rod, shoot us out the gym, gang.
Yes, sir. This has been another episode of the Leverage Seats podcast where we can talk about anything, but we let it talk about how we get to a bag. You know, I got my number one co-host with me.
B-Rats.
Yes, sir. And I also had
Martinique, Ave,